Hey, you already know what time it is, man. But before we get down to it, click on that subscribe button for me, please. Let's go ahead and hit those likes for your boy. And also click the subscribe button. Help us out so we can continue to keep bringing the flavor that you guys enjoy. But tonight is special. We got draft night. Stay tuned. We're going to be dropping a link for you guys to jump in with us or whatever. You already know how we get down, man. Birdcage. Birdcage. What's going on, good people? We already in the building. You already know what time it is, man. Hey, thank y'all for joining us tonight. You already know how we getting down. Falcons draft party. First time, Birdcage annual. This is your boy, the historian, Ryan Walker. We're going to have some things for you tonight. We're going to put it out there for you so you guys can jump in, talk about anything. But you already know how it goes. I'm going to have my crew coming in tonight, and we're going to do a few things tonight. First off, I got to bring my man Turbo into the building. What's going on, man? You ready for this draft?
You know it.
Hey, you
Red,
already know
black,
what it
and
is.
white.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna rise up. ATL that city. We're gonna rise up.
So you steady singing that song right now, but
Still.
it is what it is, man. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. You already starting already, and the season ain't even started yet, man. I see you already got your Falcons blanket behind you.
Yeah, I hung it up on the wall.
I see. You know, I had to do a little something or whatever. It looked like I'm in a bit of a cluster, but really I'm not. That's the fireplace and everything behind me, as you can see. You see, I'm already got my posters and everything ready. So we already in here, but let's get to it. First thing we're going to talk about tonight, because as we said before, we were wondering what was going to happen with Lamar Jackson, with this situation actually change or whatnot. Lamar gets his $260 million and 180 guaranteed without an agent. How do you feel? I mean, like really, bro, how do you feel that this is going down right now? Do you think it's going to change the game?
All right. I got some mixed emotions on this. Let me try to clarify. One, I'm glad it's over with because I don't have to hear Falcons fans clamor over Lamar. Two, cool. It's cool to see a brother get paid for his contributions, but I think he overpaid. Jalen Hurts just took his team to the Super Bowl in his third year. Lamar been around 4 years, ain't won ever one playoff game.
So what we need y'all to do right now, so we can interact with the fans that's coming through here tonight. Please go ahead and click the StreamYard link if you're on Facebook. Can't stress that enough because we really want to know who you are. We really want to know who's in the building with us tonight, and we really want to see what's going on. Because truthfully, we know you got a lot of opinions. We know you have a lot of things that's on your mind. We know that the future of this team, we're all concerned with at this point. Just gonna be honest with you. We've heard enough of all the analysis, and we're here. We here now, dog. So
we minutes away.
So what is it that you look for and you expect for the Falcons to go ahead and do?
I ain't buying that BPA strategy. I never bought it. What I'm hoping they do, let's go ahead and get another edge defender. And or cornerback. Even though we got all the cornerbacks, I still wouldn't mind taking another young one. Or go ahead and shore up this offensive line and make it so And Riddle failed because Riddle failed, not because of arbitrary issues that lingered from last year with the team.
Yes, sir. So I mean, Turbo, you know how it go. We got another person that's sliding up in here, man. We got to go ahead and bring in our boy Killer Kelly and K Dub Worthy, better known as Clutch. And then we also got the green-eyed bandit, the Albie Shore on the grill. My man, Coach Tonio. What's happening?
What's up, fellas?
I see you ain't sweet talking the ribs right now. You about to sweet talk this draft with us. So what you got for us tonight?
Huh?
I said you ain't sweet talking them ribs right now. What you got for us tonight?
Hey man, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm trying to find it on YouTube right now, man. It ain't popping up right.
BirdCage LLC, baby.
BirdCage LLC.
What? I'm looking at it now, but it's not popping up yet.
Well, it's gonna
So
pop
here's
up.
the thing, man. So go to the BirdCage LLC.
I'm here
on there and type in today's date with the type in today's date and it'll pull us up or whatnot. You already know we got Ted with a Falcons jersey on drinking beers as a guy that we got, holding up the page for right now. So
hey, you can use the intro that you put together for that.
Yeah, man. Intro fire.
I just had to plug them in. That intro.
Yeah.
Hey man, them pictures. Hey, man, that was some top tier work you put together. I don't know what kind of midnight oil you had last night, but it wasn't no canola oil. I say that was some virgin pressed oil right there.
Hey man, let's be 100, dog. Us three, you know about burning the midnight oil, but you already know how it go, man. You got your military vets in the house. As you can see, I'm loud and proud tonight with this Coast Guard flag, baby. You know how it go. We walked on the water with Jesus or whatever for the longest, but we there. So shout out to all the uniform services and those who are joining us that's on duty right now that really can't watch anything. We got you covered tonight, baby. And shout out to all the educators as well, because without you guys and all the high school coaches and Pop Warner coaches, we wouldn't have the talent that's on the stage tonight that's getting ready to bless our professional teams. So thank you once again to all of you that do put contributions into this. Wes, we're going to drop the link in a little bit. So we definitely got you covered, brother. I definitely got you covered. We are going to drop the link or whatnot, not just yet. So we just warming up, getting all of our guys in here before we open it up to our up to the public. So the question is this. I just asked Turbo this. How do you guys feel about excuse me, I'm all tongue twisted because I'm excited. Lamar Jackson getting his money finally, and that's without an agent. This man literally came in there and has changed the game, and now agents are getting ready to start becoming very far and few after this monumental moment happened today. How do y'all feel about that?
Hey man, great job.
Man gets his money. Atlanta gets to move on and in the direction that we want to move on in, and everybody's happy, man. I mean, because I feel like we want to move on with Desmond Ridder, and we want him to be that guy. And we got to put all the eggs in this basket and get behind him. And the city of Atlanta has to get behind him also, because he might be that guy. And then if we can build off of that contract to keep building around him with Terry Fontenot in there cooking like Emerald and doing what he's doing and giving up these work it out. You gotta prove to me deals. We're gonna have money next year to keep playing and keep on cooking, keep on flipping them flapjacks. So
and speaking of flapjacks, we got to bring somebody who's out here getting ready to do this thing or whatever. We got Coach Cam in the building or whatnot. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to post the link for the StreamYard. My crew is working on that right now for you. So we are going to have you guys to come in because we definitely want to hear what you're saying. But we also need for you to click on that StreamYard link so we can know who you are during the draft or whatnot. So we can actually see your comments so we don't respond to you as Facebook user. So please, if you're on Facebook, click the StreamYard link. If you're on YouTube or whatnot, just hit the subscribe button. We got you covered.
Yeah,
I'm getting ready to post the link, drop the link right now into the YouTube channel so you guys can jump on. So go ahead, Cam. How do you feel about what's going on right now?
I just got to the crib, man. I got off work late and I was pushing 95 on the G-Way so I could get here.
Oh, getting it.
How do you feel about Lamar Jackson finally getting his money?
I'm happy for the kid. He deserves it. Now he's going to have to show and prove in the league. Do he really deserve that kind of money? So we'll see.
Well, here's the thing: the man has got an MVP, and he's done it without talent. And when you look at what's happening, he's in a very good spot. But I'll be honest with you, I'm glad he got his money, but you already know what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to go ahead and drop that link for you so you can go ahead and chime in with us right now. But we also got a special guest that's going to be coming through tonight. So if you missed the intro, you definitely are going to see who we have coming in, because that's one of my player partners right there. You talking about a cat that comes through and he cooks, he references, and he does his thing when he comes in, man. So, and asking you guys right now, how do y'all feel about the Falcons right now? We keep hearing Bijan Robinson. Tired of hearing that name. I really want defense, or I want an offensive lineman. I'm just gonna be real. We need help.
Yeah,
we have running backs already. It's nice to have another one, but hell, what do y'all feel? What do you guys feel? What do you guys feel as if needs to be addressed right now coming off the board?
coming off the board first, we need to attack the either offense or defensive line. First off and foremost, either you go Jalen Carter, or either you go Broderick Jones, or you trade back. That's my stance. I mean, and I feel like you gather picks and we build this team through the trenches. Gather more picks and we build through the trenches.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you
Nolan Smith,
and if you take a running back late, the guy I've been looking at and we're doing some research on, and I feel like he'll be available to us in the late rounds, is Devin A-Chain out of Texas A&M. I think he'll be a home run hitter. He'll complement Tyler Algier to a perfect perfection, and we can kind of have like what we had with Tevin Coleman and Devontae Freeman back in the day. We need to get back to that running back committee and let's get going.
So what I like to do now, before we get on, we gotta shout him out. We got the legendary, the infamous Mr. Marcus Washington, host of On the Mark. My player partner, my brother. This king, is responsible for a lot of, what's been going on, man. I appreciate, like I said, he took the cap, took me under his wing, told me a few things, and we just ran with it after that. So thank you, Big Mark, and welcome to the show, my brother.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I would get on camera, but I just ate some wings, and your boy got the itis right now. So y'all gonna have to pardon me, man. What's going on, y'all?
Nothing much.
What's
We also are bringing in a newcomer for the first time. Got my man, Mr. Sug Williams, in the building. What's going on, Sug?
Hey, what's going on? It's Suge Day, baby.
I'm sorry, man. I'm amped up today, man. Hey, go ahead and put your plug in for your page, man, so folks can know where to go to check you guys out, talking about other Atlanta sports as well as the Falcons, man. We show love on this page, man.
I don't have a plug. I just like to get on and talk with the guys that have set stuff up. But for me, I want Skoronski.
Yeah.
The former quarterback that was here, I was told our problems will be fixed with a mobile quarterback. The last quarterback we had was more mobile than that one, and our problems did get fixed. We need to protect Desmond Ridder. We have big wide receivers for him to throw to go up and get the ball. Should he do that rookie thing and freak out and have to get rid of the ball quickly, we need the big uglies up front to protect him so he can develop. That's just my opinion.
Agreed. So we got to bring in another gentleman who's coming through the building. We got our man Grits that's in the building. What's going on, Grits? First time that's in the building. What's happening?
What's up, Grits?
What's going on, Grits? Grits, can you hear us?
Welcome
to the BirdCage, Grits.
Mic on.
Turn your mic on, Grits. We can't hear you, buddy. Okay. Can Can we hear you? Can you hear us now, Grits? Grits, go ahead and try to turn your mic on or whatnot. See if you can get in and get out, my brother. I'm gonna bring you right back. Just click on the link again. Let's see if that works for you. So while we're waiting on our man Grits to get his mic right, honestly, we got Carolina on the clock first, division rival. How do you guys feel about which direction they're going to go in right now?
Quarterback.
QB.
Hey, look,
It still don't matter. They ain't beating us.
the draft starts at 3.
NFC South to the Falcons.
Well, we already know Bryce Young or somebody getting ready to go there. We just don't know. We just don't know which place though. That's the whole thing. So let's see if Grits has his mic working this time.
I don't know, man. I don't think they'll pick. I don't know if they'll pick a quarterback right now. They might. They should.
And they don't pick a quarterback, it's gonna change everybody's draft pick thereafter. It's gonna be like Atlanta last year when we went
Wide receiver.
Yeah. It's gonna cause a run on whatever position they go.
Yeah, man. You know that. Last year, man, that draft was so retarded, man. I don't know.
That's an understatement, man. You can't use the retard word, man. That's disrespectful, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry. That
it was so unorthodox.
Yeah, we about to clean it up tonight.
It's time to clank. You already know what that is, man. So outside of that or whatnot, let's be real. Carolina's in a position. We're gonna be fair about our assessments on all the teams that we're looking at, even the stinking division rivals that we got. But we still gonna trash them a little bit. It wouldn't be right if we didn't. But let's be real on this, gentlemen. Carolina has a new head coach, has a new defensive coordinator, has a new offensive coordinator, and now you're getting ready to bring in a QB. Yeah, you had pieces that were good last year and that literally galvanized and played for a guy that literally with Mr. Steve Wilkes. But let's look at it now. You got a whole new system, new terminology that's coming in. And honestly, I really don't see them challenging us for the division. Honestly, the division is a mess all the way around and weak.
You don't think they believe in Baker over there to skip his quarterback?
No, sir. I got a question for you. What do you think?
No, Baker Mayfield and he down there in Tampa.
Oh yeah, he in Tampa. I'm tripping. Yeah, he in Tampa.
Yeah.
But even if Baker's man was up there, he still wouldn't do much. Let's keep it a buck. He still wouldn't do much.
Yeah, he slid through there and slid right back out. That's crazy. Within a year, he don't join the NFC South twice on 2 different teams.
Really?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make sure I let you guys know that we also are going to be doing giveaways tonight. Got a $25 giveaway that we're doing. We also have t-shirts that we're going to give away, and then we also have some posters that we're going to be giving away as well. So stay tuned for that. We got some trivia coming up for you. Y'all just rock with us or whatnot, man.
Oh, man.
So at this point, we got to turn it over to Captain Green Eyes, Mr. Grill Master over there, my man Antonio. I'd like for you to tell the folks about your brand new business. And like I said, first place you're getting it is on the BirdCage, putting it out here, man. So let everybody know where they can get some good grub at, bro.
If you're in Atlanta, man, Patolas. It's a new food truck, soul food / hot wing. We sell everything, man. Come down and get your plate. Pretty good. I think I'm pretty good on the grill and in the kitchen.
All right, what corner you gonna be on now? Because I'm gonna be sliding through ATL on Friday.
Hey man, you just have to hit me and ask me where I'm at the time.
Yeah.
Hey, do you
All right, so where you gonna be at tomorrow?
Say that again.
Do you come down to Noonan with your truck?
I would. I definitely would.
Because our neighborhood does a food truck Friday, so drop your stuff down in the chat so I write it down.
All righty.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm trying to get a permanent location, so I won't be going out around like a food truck restaurant. So I won't be going out different places. But they're pretty
All
good.
right. That the next time I know Macon, we do food truck events down here too, so I'll let you know too.
Okay. Appreciate
But
it.
I need to know where you're gonna be at tomorrow because I'll definitely drop through
Okay, I'll drop it
on my way through.
I drop it in the business group later on.
All right.
So I got a question. We're gonna go ahead and start this thing off pretty soon because we got some other folks that's gonna be coming in or whatnot. Let's go ahead and start with a trivia question just to warm it up right now. I'm in a generous mood, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like giving away. Starting off with a little bit of a poster right now. You know, just a little something right now that we got going. So I'm in a generous mood. I'm gonna give a freebie. Now this is so if you are on the panel, you do not count for this. My regulars, you don't count for this. What Hall of Fame defensive end did we draft out of Tennessee State in the late 60s? What round was he in? And what number was he drafted? What year was he drafted?
That was Tommy Novus, wasn't it?
Nope. You've already disqualified yourself on that one. I can't put you out on that one. You should be ashamed of yourself. If you've been a Falcon fan for more than 30 years, you should be ashamed. So, ladies and gentlemen, what Hall of Fame player did we draft out of Tennessee State University? This is for a poster that we're giving away. We're giving away the first poster tonight. What Hall of Fame defensive end did we draft out of Tennessee State back around 1960? What was that? See, now he's got me already thinking, and I had the question already on top of my mind. My. He got me all messed up. 1968. He was drafted the same year Martin Luther King was assassinated. So if you know the answer, type it in, and definitely we will be looking for an answer. My man Sue or whatnot, you discounted yourself out of that one with one wrong answer. So we do have a little something. So like I said, we're giving away a poster first. We'll give away some t-shirts a little later or whatnot. Because right now I'm actually wearing the official draft shirt, ladies and gentlemen, right now, as we have. But as I said before, I'll go ahead and show it. Picture of the Falcons, Peach, MARTA Trains Stadium, and pretty much the new regime. So that's one of the shirts that we will be giving away today. So you guys stay tuned for that.
Okay.
All right, so what? Carolina on the clock right now?
Not
Yeah,
yeah, they first.
Okay, they doing a lot of show pony dancing right. Okay,
Yeah, that's all they doing there.
Yeah, they ain't hit the clock yet.
They ain't on the clock yet.
All right.
So you have Dante Hall, the Human Joystick, and Mr. Will Shields that's coming out right now.
All right.
So who y'all think we getting at 8? Or what position?
We love to get a defensive lineman by the name of Jalen Carter, if we can get him.
I feel like mostly we want to trade back. Just listening to Terry the last couple of days, I just really feel like he wants to trade back.
Man, I'll take Jalen, Nolan, or Peter Skoronsky.
But they could be gone.
They could be. That's why I got 3. But I ain't worried about no B John.
So what if they go opposite and they go receiver like they did last draft?
I was gonna say that, Ryan. I just didn't want. I didn't want to say it yet, but I think that's what they're gonna do.
You know
They go
what?
receiver. I'm gonna throw my daggone phone in the river.
Man, I understand it. I ain't gonna throw nothing. I ain't gonna flip out like I did when they drafted that government mule. But you know, man, I might bend my hat up a little bit, but I understand.
Maybe second, third, or fourth.
I think we'll go offensive lineman or pass catcher.
Or defensive lineman.
I say offensive, defensive line. Either one of those two.
Real question: Are Jalen Carter's legal issues? They're all wrapped up now, right?
He went to court. He went to court for those issues. But the thing about that whole situation, you already know if you like the Georgia Bulldogs and you understand what goes down in Clark County, they literally have a stick for those boys.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, they gun for those boys too.
Exactly.
I mean, as an Auburn fan, I'm glad Nick Marshall rode through Reynolds County that night and got in trouble and wound up on Auburn's team as a quarterback. However, I really do feel bad for the Georgia athletes having to deal with Clark County.
Man, honestly though, it's a tough thing when you talk about dealing with that. And I don't talk bad about the law, but at the same time, we see what a lot of these boys at University of Georgia go through, and it hurts a lot of their draft stock as well.
Yeah, that was my only hang up, because I just honestly didn't know if all his legal issues were done. So yeah, I'd be okay with Jalen. The only thing I really wish is he could grab Tom Brady and pick him up like he did LSU's quarterback, like a little child.
You know what? Honestly, it's going. And here's the thing that scares the hell out of me. If Jalen goes to Philadelphia, he's going back with two other players that he knows. And the buzz up in Philly right now, because I live here, but the buzz up here is they really trying to go after Jalen Carter. They really want to solidify that defensive line. And you bringing in two guys that are friends with each other and, had chemistry and played 3 years together and won the championship together. So when you bring them up here with the Nakobe Dean and the Jordan Davis, it's like, you can't fake friendship and you can't fake the chemistry or whatnot. So I think that's going to be I think that's the scary part about everything right now.
The 2023 draft has officially started. Carolina Panthers is on the clock.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick of what I think. Seeing how the last two drafts I've been 2 for 2. At 4 with Kyle Pitts and Drake London at number 8. I think Atlanta's going to go 3 positions. I think they're either going to go running back. I think they're going to get another wide receiver, which is going to piss everybody off, except for me, because I'm an offensive guy. Or I think they're going to go edge. I don't think they're going to address the lines. And the only reason why I think they might go edge is they just want to say, hey, look, we're going to spend this offseason building the defense. So at 8, we'll get an edge. But another reason why I think that we're going to go offense, Terry's been cooking all offseason. We ain't mentioned nothing about Arthur Smith. Terry has been cooking other than the wide receivers that we picked up, and nobody's really been enthusiastic about Kadero Hodge, and nobody's really, like, okay, we can deal with that.
Scotty Miller.
I just feel a great receiver later in this draft. We can go get a Raheem Jarrett. I just feel like we can go get a guy later on in this draft, and we still supply the receiver that we need. But we attack that edge. I do like that edge. Marcus.
Here's the thing, though. I think the deal that might have been made is, Terry, I'm going to let you cook. I'm going to let you cook all offseason. I ain't getting in the way. But at 8, I'm going to get me a toy. I'm getting me a toy at 8. So I'm either going to get a running back or I'm going to get a wide receiver. Because, mind you, we do have a young quarterback. And if you're talking about going – here's another reason why I think Atlanta might buck the trend. They've bucked it twice with this general manager and this head coach. Nobody thought we were going to get a tight end at 4. That was too high. Atlanta got him anyway. Nobody thought that we were going to go get a receiver at 8. Atlanta did it anyway. No. So now I'm looking at running back at top 10, and that hasn't happened since Saquon Barkley. And I'm like, Atlanta might buck the trend again and go get them. Because let's be honest, whoever they pick at 8, that's a want. That's no longer a need. They addressed a lot of this stuff in the offseason. So whoever they get at 8, that's who they really want. They're not facilitating a need. And I just think Arthur Smith is like, hey, I let you cook all offseason. I want me a toy at 8. I'm going to go get who I want at 8. And we know Arthur Smith's offensive minded. So it might shock people if they see a receiver or running back come off at 8.
But here's the
I'll
problem.
go with receiver, but I definitely don't agree with running back.
Yeah, because think about it. You got Caleb Huntley coming off the Achilles. I get it. We don't know if he's still gonna be the same. You can get a Tajay Spears. You can get the kid out of Eastern Carolina. I'm talking about in later rounds, bro.
Who we
you
talking
necessarily
about?
don't have to go for Bijan. Bijan's been running to the ground, dog. And if it's anybody I would take over Bijan, is Zach Evans. Let's get this straight. Zach Evans was the #1 running back coming out of high school. Was
I still don't see him going first round.
Wait a minute. Let me get this out before you start cooking, because I know what you about to say.
Yeah.
Let's just be real on this, dog. Zach Evans cooked the Big 12 before Bijan's name really blew up. Let's be real on that. He was eating over at TCU. Then he leaves and comes to the SEC and quietly dominates. Let's be real on that. Dominated in a defensive strong conference. Give me a dude that's already been battle tested and got some tread left on the tires. And I got to bring my man Holloway in here after we let Coach Tonio cook. Go ahead, Tonio.
Oh no, I agree with Marcus on the receiver. I think we're going to receiver offensive line, but I definitely there's no way in the hell that we're going to running back in There's no way in the hell that you're going to do.
You got to give me a receiver though. Give me a receiver at 8.
Hey, I said that in the offseason. Actually, before the offseason even happened, I was calling for us to let our boy, our defensive coordinator, they got to get him out the paint and they got to build this defense. That's exactly what I said. When that happened, I'm like, they have to get a receiver. They have to get a #2 receiver. I kind of like the receivers that they went and got, but these ain't #2 receivers. No. Let's just be real. These are not #2 receivers. One of the reasons why I say running back, you do have Huntley coming out. You don't know how he's really going to perform. And again, you want to take a lot of stress off of your boy Ritter. We had the #3 rushing game with a rookie. So if you're going to put another guy, and then mind you, whoever we get, they're going to be on a rookie contract. We got Desmond Ritter going into his second year. We got both of our running backs going into their second year, if I'm not mistaken. We got Drake London going into his second year. We got Kyle Pitts going into his third year. So we're still on rookies now. We're still on these contracts. So for me, if they go get another receiver, I know people might be pissed, but I'm like, bro, what the hell did y'all think they were going to go get? Another corner?
I got one for you. Marcus, I got one for you. Now, you were talking about this or whatever. Here's the thing. You got to go get a corner because Jeff Okudah has missed majority of his career. He's only played 25 games. The man has been injury prone, bro. Injury prone. So when you look at that, you got to have somebody you can trust at that cornerback spot, bro. It's just what it is. We need production on the back end. That's why I said, hey, get Witherspoon, a guy that has not been seriously hurt, a guy that hasn't missed significant time. Bring him in. And while we're doing that, I got to bring in my man Chef Q is in the building tonight.
Q.
Hey, you guys. What's up, y'all?
Oh, man. What you drinking on out there?
Hey, we ain't finna get into that. I'm with the wife here, with my Dukes. We out here in Vegas kicking it. But I am with y'all for a limited time. But we're going to see what this #1 pick is. And then I'll be able to. You said what?
Yeah, Bryce Young. Yeah.
Well, we get to see Georgia whip up on Bryce Young a little bit more now. I'm happy about this here. I'm sorry, Holloway. I know you're a Bama fan, dog, but I enjoy watching Bama quarterbacks get beat on a little bit.
I'm just dumbfounded by, he's short and Stetson is short, and I just don't get it. But we're gonna go with it.
Well, remember this: Stetson Bennett beat all those quarterbacks that you see that's on that stage.
I mean, that's
every last one.
Yeah, I'm not really going to get Stetson all the credit because Georgia was just a dog of a team all the way around. So I mean, I think Bryce Young is a way better quarterback than Stetson Bennett.
Of course,
Alabama's a dog of a team.
Yeah, that is true.
Hey Marcus, how far is your way? Though you said way better. How far is your way? Because I would say way better.
I think from a skill set, he's head and shoulders better than Stetson Bennett. I remember we didn't even want Stetson Bennett. Let's be honest. They tried to keep that boy off the field as long as they could. So
But you can't deny what he did, though, family.
Hey, listen. The first chip, he was trash for 3 quarters, and he came through in the 4th. We beat the brakes. Now, mind you, the national title game, that team had no business being up against Georgia. Everybody knew this. Everybody knew they what. Man, fam, that wasn't even close, and I knew it.
I came through. Supposed to come through.
Yeah. But I don't. Stetson ain't getting drafted, man. This man might be second or third round getting drafted, fam.
Yeah,
but you know where he's going if he get drafted. He's going to Baltimore with his old offensive coordinator. You know,
and he gonna be on the bench.
Not for long. We already know Lamar. I'm proud of Lamar for getting his money. That's the one thing I'm happy about. But we know Lamar gonna miss at least 4 or 5 games next year.
Hey, look, he said, "I'll take a 10-year backup, bro."
Yeah. He gonna get that Matt Shaw package.
He ain't gonna get that. He might get a Jake Fromm package.
Even worse.
Oh man,
he might get a sub. Somebody at Athens gonna name a hamburger or sub sandwich after him. That's
the dude gonna be the mayor.
So I gotta ask my man Holloway this. Holloway, what's going on?
They got on the board for
bro.
For Bryce Young. That's the same thing for Stetson.
Hold up real quick, Killian. I gotta ask my man Holloway this. Now, Holloway is a diehard Bama fan, diehard Falcon, Atlanta, everything. So let's talk about it, bro. Now, we already know that he has intangibles like Drew Brees. Now you got to watch him for all the time that he was at Alabama, even when he was sitting on the bench coming. The question I got for you is this: what separates him, minus his poise and whatnot, what really separates him from the rest of the pack of these quarterbacks that's out here, even though Stetson beat all of them?
I mean, bro, he just got the it factor, bro. It's one of them. It's one of them things like, bro, you got it or you don't. That boy got it. It ain't got nothing to do with size. I mean, we done seen Russell Wilson, Drew Brees. Man, that boy got it.
Yeah,
that boy got it. He ain't win the Heisman by coincidence. He ain't do it by himself neither. But that boy got it, man. He ain't go number 1 for no reason.
Well, you know it helps when you had a Jameson Williams catching the ball. You had Jerry Jeudy. You had all those boys catching passes from that cat. So it definitely helped him out.
Now you got to go
for sure.
Coming after you.
Now the question is this: now that one of your favorite quarterbacks is now a rival. Now let's ask right now: how do you feel about these Falcons getting after him this year?
Man, this shit always piece up a time down. This shit don't switch. He on the other side now.
Hey man, you got to ask. Because I got pissed off with a Georgia fan the other day talking about, Charles Grant went to the Saints. I still pull for my
only way I see myself pulling for him if I got him on my fantasy. That about it. That about it.
My man.
True.
You want to put some money on it that DJ Stroud get picked up at number 2?
Texans probably gonna pick another quarterback, and that quarterback is probably gonna be pissed.
CJ.
It's probably gonna be PJ, man.
Or you never know. Or if they don't, here's the thing. I can see DeMeco Ryans. We already know that. It's gonna either be CJ Stroud or Anthony Richardson that's gonna go to Houston. Let's just be real.
If he goes before freaking PJ Stroud, I'll be pissed.
I'm just saying. CJ Stroud or Anthony Richardson is going to Houston. We already know this.
The body of tape, man. CJ Stroud body of tape weighs heavy than a combine of Anthony Richardson.
Hey, if CJ don't go, I promise you the Texans gonna do something just like they did last year, and it's gonna be defensive. You all gonna be looking crazy.
Houston going I think they're gonna go linebacker.
You think gonna go linebacker?
Willen?
Yeah. Well, you knew he was gonna go deep. You knew he was gonna go defense or whatever.
I can see that.
Right.
Well,
I think they're gonna go Will Anderson. I think.
I see them going Will Anderson. You know, D'Amico Ryans is a Bama boy, so you know they got to look out for each other.
Yep.
Right.
Here's the thing, though.
They figured in already, so they don't even need the time.
The Texans.
No, they went quarterback.
Told you.
Wow.
Well, all I can say is I feel bad to CJ Stroud behind that offensive line. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, they went CJ.
Yeah, CJ Stroud went number 2.
Hey, my team's slower than y'all, by the way.
Mine is different slower than y'all. For the first time in history, mine is slower than y'all, man.
Yeah, I'm slower than them, but hey, it is what it is.
I'm making sure I post it in the group so everybody can see. CJ Stroud went second. So, you know, my TV's a little bit faster. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Ryan, you got me this time, man. You know I used to be super fast. You got me this time. I'm behind now.
I think the meeting.
Look, you're slipping on your Pippin. You need to step it up a little bit.
Yeah, I need to step it up now.
Hey, man, that's not our control.
This is what
we were talking about smoke screens. I think the meeting that we had with him was a smoke screen.
I think somebody
we talking about that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'd be pissed off if they grab Anthony Richardson in the first round. I can see Arthur doing something like that.
I got a funny feeling.
I got a feeling Arthur Smith might do something.
Man,
stupid.
why that boy look like Tiger?
No.
He do, don't
he? He do.
Well, he is a California boy. Hold on, he is a California boy.
Hey, man, I'm just waiting for him to goddamn bust out. Can I get a taste? You ain't gonna get a taste of no O-line out there, buddy.
All I'm gonna say is he's really got to be in a situation to where he's got to, how can I put it? He got to be in a situation where they got to build an offensive line around this boy, because Houston is all the way bad all the way around.
Look, man, I'd rather be with Houston than Arizona. And Houston got the money, they got the cap, and they're gonna have the resources. So I can see them building around them.
Well, you got to look at this too, though. Houston, even though they lost a lot of games, they were competitive all last year. So getting this kid, I mean, they had to go quarterback, man, because there wasn't really anything exciting, and they didn't have confidence in who they had behind center, you know, last year anyway. They have to get a stud there.
They got a good running back.
Yeah, this to me was the only move they could have made. You know, so hopefully now they still gonna lose a lot of games. Because this kid, yeah, I mean they're gonna throw him in the fire early. You can't even afford to, you know, have him sit behind somebody.
Well, here's the problem. Here's the problem with that. Now we already know that they went corner. You already know that they went cornerback and they got Stingley, and then they ended up bringing in a very good running back. You know, yeah, I'm anti-Florida. I ain't no Gator lover at all.
Oh, they got
just like this here. You got to give it to the Bainbridge, Georgia kid, Damian Pierce. That boy is a ball, hands down, at that running back spot. And he literally was one of the best backs in the league last year.
Yeah, but guess who come back? Yeah, but guess who come back next year? Mechie.
Say again.
Mechie comes back next year. Wide receiver from Alabama.
So now you give him a dangerous weapon with Mechie, and you have Damian Pierce. And the question is, which other direction are they gonna go in Houston? Because you know D'Amico Ryans is used to coming through NFL systems where he was able to win. He was in Philly when they was winning. He played for the Texans when they was solid. So he's been around, you know, a winning culture. So he understands what it takes to build a team, hands down.
I bet they go tight end.
Congrats to the first two QBs. It wouldn't surprise me if Will Levis drops out of the top 5. Hopefully he doesn't sniff Atlanta at all.
No, I mean I think Anthony Richardson goes to Indy.
I'm gonna give y'all a scenario.
You see,
I don't think Anthony Richardson go to Indy though. That don't look right. Not for them, it don't.
What don't look right?
Hell, the Colts need everything.
They do.
I got a scenario for y'all. What do y'all think about this? Now I know this might sound a little nuts to y'all, but this is just something, you know, me and old Coach Brandt was talking about. Coach Brandt will be in later, but we talked about this a while ago. What if Atlanta decides to trade? They end up trading their spot or whatnot. trade back. Outside of trading back, they come up with a package for Kyle Pitts, Desmond Ritter. Hear me out before y'all crucify me. You have those two going to Washington. You bring in the Chase Young and you draft a Hendon Hooker.
Oh hell no, that ain't gonna happen.
No, I'm just saying, this on the business side, bro. Because we're talking about Ritter is a very good quarterback, but you got to keep him. And I'm a Ritter fan, but you got to keep him clean to pick people apart. Hendon Hooker didn't need that, bro. And Hendon Hooker also had a 69% average, passing average in college and in high school. Ritter didn't have it. Ritter was around 62, I think, and that's something that doesn't change.
Fam, listen, they are not putting Kyle Pitts in any package. You do not draft a guy at 4 to put him in a package 2 years later. You just don't.
How many number one draft picks? So, Marcus, I want you to answer this for me. How many number one draft picks have we had within the past 7 years that are still on this roster? And no, I want you to hit. I'm gonna pull out the whole question, and I want you to jump on. Look at how many people have not made it through their rookie contracts before they have gotten let go, before even their option of coming. Let's just be real.
Okay. What side of the ball did that come from? Because you're looking at Vic Beasley, you're looking at Tack. You know, you're looking at those guys.
The Cardinals just traded the pick, so what are we doing? To the Texans. What?
Whoa.
This is crazy. I told you something was finna happen. You didn't know what.
You know who they about to go get.
Well, it got to be Will Anderson now. It got to be.
Will Anderson gone, bro. He gone, bro.
They got the top quarterback and the top defensive player in the draft, bro. That's
I want to know
they
what
gotta be first time ever.
I want to know what the trade. I want to know what the trade was, though.
Boy,
I want to know what they gave us.
What's the trade on that?
He hugging like he just made most player trade in the draft, though. I wonder what it is too.
Somebody come.
If they got Jalen Carter, then that's on them. That's their problem.
No, I think they gonna answer this time.
Somebody.
So you think they're gonna answer this time?
They definitely gonna answer this time.
They might have fleeced Arizona.
Yeah, I believe they did fleece Arizona, bro.
Now you go get Will Anderson. He back up to go get Will Anderson.
Yeah, they definitely get Anderson this time.
I would have thought Arizona would have tried to replace J.J. Watt and keep that production going.
Exactly, Sean. Exactly. I don't know though. Let's see what they show.
People don't know what they want to do right now. Man. They ain't so much different than turnover right now.
Yeah. I got to see if they got any details and what Arizona got.
They don't. I'm trying to look it up right now.
I can't.
Hey, somebody got an echo going on in that phone, man. What's up?
Do y'all have the pick? Is the pick already in on y'all side?
Yeah, it said pick is in.
The Texans probably get ready to take Will Anderson. How about you want to bet?
Will Anderson. I'm saying it's Will Anderson.
They getting Jalen Carter.
It's Will Anderson.
I say
they're
Jalen
going Will Anderson. I think they're going Will Anderson. I thought they were going to get Will first.
It's coming up right now.
Wow.
Hey, look, they cooking over the Texas cooking.
Wow.
I thought they were going to go Will first.
I called it.
Well, Houston might be a problem.
Well, it's his third pick.
Will Anderson.
Houston going to be a problem in a couple of years, bro.
Yeah,
I thought they were going to get Will first.
Well, that ain't right now.
Hey.
Nope. So they got Will Anderson Jr. They got Will Anderson Jr. and they also ended up getting C.J. Stroud. That now, and think about it.
What? They cooking.
You got Darryl Stingley. You got Darryl Stingley Jr., who also is a starter on that defense now. So now you have 3 bona fide stars on that team.
Yeah, man. You know that the defense went bad last year.
Salary cap about to be crazy for them too. Just like that.
Oh yeah.
Well, hold on. That's if they live up to it.
Hey, D'Amico Ryan did his job.
You gotta live up to it.
D'Amico Ryan and his staff did his job.
I thought they were gonna go Will first, to be honest with you.
Nah, they was gonna get a quarterback because they don't have one. That's why they did that.
So they got Mechie and then they got Pierce. Plugging the
reason why they did because you don't know if they would trade with you because somebody might want to come up to 3 and come get a quarterback.
Yeah, but what would the trade come from? I'm trying to figure out what would the trade.
Well,
be.
I'm sure Arizona got a couple of decent picks. They got a whole lot of holes to fill, and then you add the fact that their top flight wide receiver is probably going to be gone, so they got to look at that too.
Houston got a shitload of picks, though, right?
Yeah,
they got a shitload of picks.
Yeah. So they're probably
they got 11 picks.
I think they got 12.
Houston is going to be a solid. Once D'Amico Ryans gets his system, I give them 2 years.
They're going to be
well. I mean, Houston still got a long climb, man. You're talking about the AFC. AFC is loaded.
Yeah, it's loaded, and their division is loaded all together.
Yeah, so I think you look at the fact they just drafted a rookie quarterback. It's going to take them. It's going to take them about a year or two. Yeah, for them to even be competitive like that.
Anthony Richardson is going to probably be the next one off the board.
Mark, I don't know about being competitive.
I say Anthony Richardson and Will Levis is going to be next off the board.
Well,
I don't think Richardson is going to be next off the board.
I think it's going to be Levis, bro.
The Texans were competitive last year, man, but
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But I just feel the hole where they needed to fill. They needed a quarterback.
Yeah.
Mechie was out. You get him back healthy next year with Pierce, and now with CJ Stroud. Now you work on the defense. Don't be surprised they don't go tight end. Don't be surprised.
All I'm gonna say is because I got some Jacksonville Jaguar fans that are watching our podcast right now as well. Because I got some messages. I'm letting y'all know within the next 4 years, y'all gonna have problems on your hands. Because apparently they know what they're doing drafting wise, bringing in good players, and you got a coach that understands talent. And he came out of San Francisco and Philadelphia as an assistant coach, so he knows how to build a team.
If Will Levis leave off the board, man.
Well, go ahead and talk. So here's the thing. So you might as well go ahead and talk your trash or whatever. You had 2 Bama boys to go in the first round or whatever, but we gonna see if y'all gonna match what we did. We did a year ago.
Y'all see the trade?
They go to trade.
There's the trades right there. So Arizona received
second round, 2024 first and third. Ooh, that's a lot.
It's got to be a quarterback.
They got what now? What was the package?
That extra first next year, I don't know about that one. That's
now here's the question I got for you. So what if Indianapolis drafts Hendon Hooker?
Ooh.
Think about it.
What if Indy draft who?
Hendon Hooker.
What if Indy draft who? Herndon Hooker.
Just think about it. Before he blew his knee out, or whatnot, he was projected to be a first-round pick, and he also was a Heisman candidate.
I think he goes.
But do you do that knowing that he dropped on the board and you can get something to still be able to, you know what I'm saying, get him in the second or the third? Do you
Of course. But how many times? But here's the question, Q. How many times do you see a quarterback like that with that type of skill set just fall? Because he definitely is a talented player all the way around.
Absolutely, I agree. And it's slim to none when you see a player like that fall that was that great and had an injury. But in this instance, at 5:39 Western time, I'm asking because I'm like, do the Colts really do this? I don't see them doing this. Not saying that they won't.
Hey, Ryan.
Anthony Richardson or Herndon Hooker.
Hey, I had to put my attire on, man. I felt a little out of place, so I had to, you know what I mean?
It's about time you joined the party.
Put that guy on right quick, you know what I mean?
It's about time you joined the party.
You know what I'm saying? Had to break that guy out one time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, man.
So
hey,
I'm
look.
looking.
It's a part. It's a draft part.
So while we having the draft party, the coach selection is in, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see which direction the Colts will be going in.
Anthony Richardson.
Joey Porter Jr. would be crazy at number 4. I'm just saying.
I told you.
Anthony Richardson.
I told you.
I called it. Anthony Richardson.
God,
They had no
Hold
choice.
up, man.
they done got them
They
black
had no
quarterbacks.
choice.
So I
They
got a
had
question
no
for
choice.
you. So how many have I
Okay.
gotten right so far tonight, gentlemen?
You
I got
33.
all of them right.
You done
First
told
up.
me
Boy, stop.
so.
Boy,
Now
stop.
I'm worried
But
about Carter right here. This was Jalen
I
Carter.
give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you, bro. You got all of them right. I only messed up on one. No lie.
Now
But again,
right
I
here.
told you he was gonna go to Indy.
Jalen
now,
Carter right here, but I want to be wrong.
now,
I hope Jalen Carter don't go to Seattle. That's all I'm gonna say. But I see it happen.
I want to be
yeah.
wrong, so I'm gonna say something else. I'm
Now,
gonna say,
my only concern is Will Levis is still on the board, and I pray to God
And
that
while we're
number
waiting,
8.
so what I'm gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, while we're waiting, I gotta take this time. To actually show a little bit of the merchandise right now. So we will be giving out a rare poster, rarity, Terry's Quarter. As you can see, Chef Terry Fontenot cooking. We got Mr. Bates. We got Heineke. We got London. We have Bud Dupree. We also have David Onyemeta. We have Jeff Okuda. You already see how he gets down in the kitchen or whatnot. He's open for draft. He's open on free agency and draft nights, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we're drinking the white Hennessy tonight, as well as some amaretto, and we got some sake or whatnot, just in case my mood is thrown. And we also have a poster of our first round picks that we once had back in the day that we will be giving out to some of our loyal fans, as you can see. And last but not least, autograph ball Deion Sanders. Last but not least, we have the official BirdCage poster, which is the official T-shirt for this year. As you can see, we have Terry Fontenot, prime time, standing over the top. Michael Vick jumping over the MARTA trains. Drake London trying to get into the fold. Desmond Ridder getting right. And we have Jalen Hawkins, and we got Big Brady running down the tracks. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a few things that we will be giving out right now. So, as I said before, you got to check out everything, and you got to check us when we say we got some stuff that we're going to be putting out. We got some stuff for you, ladies and gentlemen. So please, please, please let me know what we gonna do, because we got a $25 giveaway that we're gonna be giving away soon. So what I'm gonna do for this $25 giveaway, whoever and nobody in this panel, let me make sure I say that. Nobody in the panel that's regulars or whatnot. All of my guests that's on here, I will be cash apping $25 tonight if you can guess the Falcons' 8th round pick tonight. If you get it right, you get 25. So whether we trade back or whether we get somebody on the 8th round pick, $25 is in the fold. So I'm making sure I put that out. So we got a $25 giveaway going on right now.
section. Put your comment section. Yeah.
Hey man, we're an up and start company or whatnot. We can't give away no big money just yet. We are an up and start company right now, so we can't give away big money just yet.
$25. If Jalen Carter don't go to Seattle, he's going to Detroit.
So we've got to bring in my man Henry L. Watson. He's been following us since we were on our last platform and whatnot. Welcome back to the cage, Mr. Watson. Pretty soon we're gonna have some more people coming in, so somebody's gonna have to step out momentarily. But we definitely are gonna keep you in the loop. But we do have to rotate so we can get some of our fans in here with us. So welcome back to the cage. Long time no see, my brother. Thank you for coming through.
See, I can't hear that. 80 minutes. I got a little problem.
So Henry, what's going on, bro?
You can't hear it.
He's not even on the screen. I'm sorry, he's not even on the screen yet. So hey, what we've got to do, we've got to try to, let me see if I can try to bring him back in. Hold on. Let's see if he comes in now. Henry, what's up, brother?
No, his brother looks just like him, bro.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Doing all right, man. What's happening with
you? Same here. Same here. Doing all right. Doing all right. Watching the Hawks game and the draft at the same time.
Oh, hey, look, that's the same thing I'm doing. I'm trying.
Yeah. So who do you want? Speaking of Hawks, hold up. I got to show some love to the Atlanta Hawks, my guys on We Hawks TV. You already know what it is, baby. Hey, it's playoff time. You already see what it is, baby. Got to shout out to the Hawks, man. This is just what we do. So much love to the Atlanta Hawks tonight, and good luck. And also, we hated that the Braves lost today, but we got to get some kind of wins today, whether it be in the draft or whether the Hawks win tonight.
Man, they were up 4-0 in the bottom of the 11th, man.
Okay.
We got all kinds of screens on. We got them Hawks. We got Draft.
Hey, Detroit got 2 first rounders.
Yes, they do.
Gee.
Well, you already know how it is, man. So while we have the commercial breaks on,
Seattle got 2 first rounders.
while we have the commercial breaks on right now, I want to take a time to shout out one of the ladies of my life, my mom. Today's her birthday. I'm not gonna say how old she is because I don't need to get beat up. But happy birthday, mama. I appreciate everything. Thank you for giving me life. And hey, celebrate your day, baby. You know you'll see me later. But right now I'm on the clock working with my fellas tonight. So I definitely will holler at you later. So shout out to my mama for her birthday tonight, fellas.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. She was the one who put the ball in my hands and put the Falcons in my life early. So I'm definitely happy about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, for sure, already. Hey, look, we need to trade. We need to be trading up right here.
No,
I agree. I agree, but you know, we're not gonna be able to flee Seattle. But we might be able to because Seattle likes to trade back. Never mind, might work.
Man, they got the 20th pick in the first round, Phil. So it can happen.
Right?
Of course. So I got a question for y'all, man. So here's the question I got for y'all. Now, we have so many people that want this kid Robinson, but it's like y'all are looking at one guy that played in a weak conference. Let's be 100. Everybody keeps putting in the chat, and I'm not gonna knock you. Everybody, it's like everybody wants different flavor ice cream, or they want different foods or whatnot. But let's be real. You don't draft a running back in the first round. But like Marcus said, if it happens, we just gotta roll with it because we already know Arthur does unordinary stuff in the draft.
They might take Bijan right here.
Microsoft makes modern.
So here's the question. So do you really think that Seattle is actually gonna go offense again?
No, they're going defense. They got to.
We already know they're going for Jalen Carter.
Yeah, they're going for Jalen. They're going for Jalen.
They're gonna get Jay. I bet money if it's not them and we pass on him, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna get Jalen Carter.
I just don't. I want to
Jalen Carter will not go past Detroit.
I think they're gonna go offensive.
So we got. So I need one of my regular guys that's on the protest, not my guys that's on the podcast. I need one of my regulars to step out for a minute. We got somebody trying to step in.
I'll step out. I'll come back in short.
All right. So Coach Tonio is stepping out, and we're actually gonna bring in somebody else right now. So thank you, Coach Tonio will be coming right back. So we definitely got, and my man Henry Watson stepped out. So we got 2 open slots right now, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are trying to come in, please come back in or whatnot. We definitely got you covered tonight.
Hey, I want to say this. After the pick is made for us, I'm stepping out. Got a reservation, so I'm freeing up everything. All right.
True.
Y'all know I had to be here with y'all.
No, we definitely appreciate it, Q. You cook. You've been busy taking care of business or whatnot, so we don't get you in the kitchen as often as we normally do. So right now we got you.
Oh Lord, bro.
They might actually try to go get BJ Robinson.
Yo.
Who?
Seattle.
What if they pick Christian Gonzalez? Who they got at cornerback?
I'd be happy if they take him because I'll win a bet.
All right, here we go.
Oh, they took Devin Witherspoon. I'd be damned.
They picked the cornerback though.
This is good.
No, that's not because guess what? That means he's gonna probably get stuck with Gonzalez. That's what that means, bro.
No, Devin Witherspoon.
Kimmy, that's not good. That means we're gonna get stuck with Gonzalez.
Terry, get on the phone.
Detroit just gave us one of their guys, even though he ain't starting.
Exactly. They're going after doggone Gonzalez, maybe.
Yeah, they going after Gonzalez.
Think about that.
Unless they get Jalen Carter to help out with that pass rush they got.
Yeah,
they do have a pass rush.
Because think about it. Aiden Hutchinson, and you got James Houston. He played at Florida, but we all recognize him coming out of Jackson State University. He set the sack record that was set by Bubba Baker back in the early 80s, and he broke that record coming in, literally dominating as a rookie. So if you add Jalen Carter to that mix with that defensive line, Detroit is going to be a serious problem with the pass rush.
No,
No.
It sounds excellent, but I would love for it to be with us. But here we go. Here we go.
I think I'm telling you, Detroit gonna get Jalen Carter. They're not gonna pass up.
Damn, that was a hit.
Yeah, he's probably the best cornerback behind Porter in the draft.
Yeah, probably.
He's one of the best cornerbacks. The other
And
cornerback
good
that I would
cover.
say that would be up there with him, and a lot of people don't talk about him, is Cam Smith
Cam Smith
out of South Carolina. A lot of people don't talk. A lot of people
Cam
aren't
Smith
talking
good
about
too.
how fundamentally sound that boy is.
Yeah, man.
I think Seattle may have fleeced one, dog. I think they did. Looking at this.
Well, it'll be funny if Jalen Carter drops down there. Now we all trying to be professional, but I can't lie. I can't sit here and promise I won't go nuts if we get Jalen Carter.
I'm telling you right now, Detroit. If Detroit get Jalen Carter with the dude they just picked up in Hutchinson, that's a problem.
Hey,
But
Ryan.
I think they may do it. I read an article that they said that they were high on him, so they may do it.
Well, we got another new face in here. He's not showing his face, but he stepped in. We got our brother named James that's stepping in here. What's going on, James?
James, good. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on with y'all fellas? Rise up, bro.
Rise up.
What's going on, man?
What you got
Man,
for
just
us
see
today,
him.
bro?
Man, just looking at the draft and the way how the testing just moved, just got in and got slick with it and snatched up 2 franchise made players, and overall just intrigued to see what we're gonna do. So we can go several ways with this, and I'm kind of excited about that because in the prior we already knew what we were going after, but now you just don't know. You see what I mean?
A number 2 receiver could possibly be in the mix because think about this. You got Jackson Smith and Jigbu, who is still on the board, who is a top receiver in the country, literally.
Hey, Ryan.
And out of Ohio State. And now I say to me, we already know Arthur gonna probably do it, but y'all already know what receivers I want. I ain't got to say that. I've been preaching it all offseason.
Shaq Davis out of South Carolina State.
If it's not him, give me Jadakiss Barnes out of Hampton, baby, or Xavier Smith out of FAM. Steve Smith put his stamp of approval on Xavier Smith.
You don't like the boy from TCU? You don't like Johnson?
I think Winston Johnson is nice, but he don't block.
No, he don't.
He don't block. And you can't be in an Arthur Smith offense and you don't block.
That's true.
You already know you're not going to catch. You're not going to get 30, 40 balls a game or whatnot tossed around. You know it's a balanced offense.
Not in this offense. No.
Exactly. If you can't block, you ain't playing.
We are
I think Arthur's gonna get him a toy, man. I have to look at it like this, man. You look at the last 2 years. You look at Kyle Pitts, right? So we all know that Matt Ryan wasn't using Kyle Pitts really until the London game when Calvin Ridley was out. So he was forced to use Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts didn't do nothing but break the catch record, right? Then the very next year, your boy Drake London comes in. We know that Drake London wasn't really getting work because Marcus Mariota was hot trash. Man couldn't throw the ball into the lake. And then he goes and breaks the catch record.
Oh, Arizona traded up.
Okay. Yes, sir. Arizona traded up.
Okay.
Well, which direction do y'all think Arizona's gonna go in?
They might go running back. They might go
Jalen.
They
traded up.
Yeah, they traded up.
I need them to go Bijan.
They might get Bijan.
Man, you know what? I think they might go receiver. If they go receiver, you know Hopkins is out. You know he's out. Because they tried to package him in a deal earlier. But if they go receiver, Hopkins is gone. So I think if they're gonna come up and they know Hopkins wants out, they need to get a top flight receiver. Period.
So you know what receiver? You know what they're gonna go after if they do it. They're either going after Jackson Smith and Jigba, or they're gonna probably end up going after Xavier. Not Xavier Smith. It's another. It's his name is on the tip of my tongue. He's out of Iowa State. He was one of Brock Purdy's favorite targets.
Yeah.
That is the guy that I can see Arizona going after because that dude was literally dominant. He didn't have the speed. But think about it. He's an Arthur, and think about it. He was on Arthur Smith's radar for a minute. That would be like having two Drake Londons on the same team. Literally.
Now I want to see.
He might go higher too.
Hey, Ryan.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I'm up here doing homework with my son, trying to watch the Hawks game and do the draft, but he said he got something to say. What you got to say?
What you got, man? Yes, sir. Rise up. You raise them right. You raise them right at the young age. They won't depart away from you when they get old.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We appreciate that.
We need more. We need more. Look, we need more good fathers out there that's raising Falcon babies out here. We just said it. We need more Falcon babies out here. Tired of these replays coming into the city.
But Marcus, you're right, fam. They might go wide receiver, and if they go wide out,
B-Hop
mine would be like they traded.
We put BJ. I want him off the board. I don't even want to talk about him no more.
Nah, it either Bijan or a wide receiver.
Yeah, they need to get. I mean, because you think they just signed Kyler Murray to that huge extension.
Well,
so I don't think Hopkins is going to be back next year. So
they're like
that's all they gave up.
Damn,
that's it. They ain't give them nothing.
They just fleeced Detroit.
No, because Detroit got another pick in the first round though.
They do, but to answer the question, though, if you look at how Terry been doing his thing, he could have fleeced somebody before. I promise you, he could have. They ain't doing it. They stand.
They sticking with the plan,
bro.
Yeah, he's
sticking with the plan.
His plan.
That war room don't look so excited. They kind of, I don't know what the hell Arizona thinking right now. But that war room, they look like they on the fence about the pick.
Wow, they got Paris Johnson Jr.
What?
They trying to protect Kyler Murray. That's what they did.
Oh, man. Ohio State, that big Goliath of a man.
Well, here's the thing. They literally got a steal to protect Kyler Murray's blind side. That's really what they did.
Yeah,
they got a wall. They got a wall, man. That dude is huge.
Well, here's the thing, and here's the thing. He's not the biggest offensive lineman coming out.
Box on him, he can play.
His teammate is actually the biggest one. DeJuan Jones, 6'8", 364 pounds. DeJuan Jones.
Y'all go cornerback Vegas.
I say this.
Nah, they probably gonna real Levi.
I don't think they had to jump that high to get him though.
Who, DeJuan Jones?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. They didn't have to jump.
Yeah,
they didn't have to jump up there to get him.
Marcus, they didn't, Marcus. But the key thing is things have to happen in the draft for us to get lucky. You know what I'm saying?
I get you. But I think that war room looked at that and probably, we probably could have sat where we were and got this guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, my son said he know y'all Georgia fans, but what you gonna tell him?
It's still roll time.
It's still roll time.
It's still roll time. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Tell him to roll. Hold on, wait a minute. Tell him to roll his little behind over there to them books or whatever. He need to get some education.
Hey man,
it's still roll over there to them books.
I don't even use time to wash my clothes.
Hey, you gotta make little man get a job at 12 and move him out by 13.
I can't even be mad. You know what? We'll take half of them. At least you're raising him half right. That's fine. He might be a little slow on the college side, but the pro side, he just right.
He still rock with the Braves though. He rock with the Braves.
Hey, that's all. It's all good. We still look. Hey, long as he got love for him, that's all we can say. He got love for the Birds. We got love for him.
Oh, for sure.
What if Vegas get Jalen Carter?
Don't get it messed up. They need somebody like that on their line though.
They do. They nowhere near Vegas.
And that's
he really don't.
The pick that really always go pick right before us.
I'll be visiting him if he ever come to Vegas. He come to Vegas, I'll be right here with him. Welcome, sir. I don't stay out here, but welcome. Let me stop. So it's either Will Levi or it can be a Christian Gonzalez type thing. You got to think about it. Casey Hayward came to Atlanta with us.
True.
You know, it didn't pan out.
Very
But
true.
it could be,
Very true.
you know what I'm saying?
West Coast kid. I like that.
Yeah,
I
you
think
got to think about that.
either those three, I think.
Mm.
Who's the backup to Garoppolo in Vegas?
Nobody.
I think
Who
it's.
would
Jared
be a
Stidham.
quarterback right here?
I want to say it's
Jared
Hoyer.
Stidham.
Jared Stidham. That's
It's
why we
Stidham,
get
I think.
nobody.
Yeah. He ain't a bad backup though.
He's solid. Yeah, he's solid.
He's solid, but he ain't no bad backup.
This could be a Will
Here's
Levis.
the question:
Or
Would you would you
wait a
trust
minute,
him
wait
if
a
Carr
minute,
went
wait a
out? I
minute.
mean, not Carr, but would you trust him if Garoppolo went out?
Hell no.
No. But wait a minute. You got to think about it. Josh Jacobs won't out of Vegas too. Who the top 5 running back? This is what I keep talking to y'all about.
BJ
Hey,
I'm
what
just
if
saying.
what
Not
if we
saying they gonna
confuse
do it,
that?
but
I thought they franchised Jacobs.
Yeah, Jacobs
No,
ain't
he
going
they
still
did,
nowhere.
but he
went
don't want to be. He don't want to be
He
there.
don't want to
Yeah,
be there.
yeah,
He'll
yeah,
play
yeah,
one
yeah.
more
No, he
year and
don't
then
want
he'll
to be
try to
there.
leave.
He want to do what he got to do and leave. So why not get behind and you know what I mean? Make him the guy. Just saying. These top 5 best available right here, 2, 3, and 4 makes sense for Las
So
Vegas right now.
so we
1,
got
2,
my
3, and
man
4.
Prince. So we got my man Prince that just said something, and I want you to address this one, Chef. Since Las Vegas is gonna get Levis, which leaves Wilson and Carter on the board.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That makes
Carter.
sense though. It does.
If Carter on the board, don't even think about it.
Yeah, I've been saying
Carter.
you just turn the back.
Just take him. Take him if he come out there. Just take him.
Take him. Don't even think about it. Be like,
Well, you know,
Hey, Marcus, how you say? Hey, Marcus, how we used to say it? Man, you might as well go ahead and take them draws. If he there, just take the draws. He right there.
I mean, if they take him, then the offseason plan was to solidify the defense. That I mean, that's all it was. This would kind of be like the coup de grace. I still think, man, I think whatever pick this is Arthur Smith's pick. I think Fontenot has nothing to do with this pick. It's on Smith. Which is, I'm telling people, do not be surprised if his offense. Do not be surprised. I like Carter, man, but I just look at what happened, you know, with his situation. You know, Atlanta they don't really like drama off the field. They don't really like dealing with players like that. So
get a couple.
True.
Well, we already said it's time to stop having these Bible thumping players in the city of Atlanta. We got to start getting some dudes with a little edge to them.
Yeah, true. I want. Hey, listen, I want dogs too. I want players with priors.
I give you a prime example. I give you a prime example. Charles Haley was not a model citizen during his playing days in San Francisco and Dallas, but the man ended up a winner, 5 Super Bowl rings and a Hall of Famer coming out of James Madison. And dude was a hellraiser on and off the field.
Yeah.
So I mean, you got guys that's questionable, but at the same time, no, I don't think Carter. I'm gonna say this here. That situation with Carter, it sucked that it happened the way that it did. But again, he atoned for it. He's got to do what he's got to do. He's gonna grow up. But I just be honest with you. I don't think that they bring a Calais Campbell and these vets in if they're not gonna try to solidify this defense. You don't bring a 15-year vet in to mentor, to mentor somebody like that.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, and if they don't get Jalen Carter, you still got a Nolan Smith that you can go get.
Yeah, I mean, Nolan's still in play now.
Or in the later rounds, you go get Isaiah Land.
Any dog is in play right now. Let's go.
Boy, man, the chicken patient killing me, man. God damn.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if Philly get Jalen Carter, that's a done deal. That defensive line is solidified. Real talk. That's a wrap. For the next 10 years, for the next 7 years, that's a wrap.
We can't let them get past us though. That's the key thing.
Good Lord, we can't.
Don't Philly need a running back though?
Philly need a running back, but here's the thing: they looking at Zach Evans, bro.
Bijan.
No, they can go get Gibbs in the second round, bro.
But I said this. I don't think Gibbs goes past the second round.
You know,
Gibbs might go in the first round
I
though.
don't think Gibbs goes past the second round. I mean the first round.
That's possible.
Yeah, he's going in the first round. You got to look at Dallas when he come to him.
Oh, yeah, that is right. Dallas. Good point. Good point.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, Raiders. Was it Will Levis? Where we going?
Yes, they
Oh,
took
they got Tyreek Wilson.
Carter
Yeah,
has fallen.
yeah.
Carter
Get
is
him
right
off the
there in
board.
front
I
of
didn't
On
us.
our
want him. I
lap.
didn't want
Get
him.
him.
Carter is in front of us.
Oh, I
Please
want
do
him.
not mess this
No, I
up.
want him.
Okay,
Okay.
Falcons. Let's go.
Please
Go,
don't mess
go.
this up,
My
Terry,
word.
Falcons.
Terry,
Lord,
Wow.
Terry.
no,
So you
that
so
dude
you
is a
added him
beast,
to help
bro.
on the other side of Matt's prize.
No, he's a
Again,
beast, bro. That dude
Terry.
is a
let's
beast.
go.
Terry.
If we get Carter, it's we
Hey, look. Hey,
literally
look.
solidified.
I like them
No, this
glasses.
dude is a beast, man.
Hey, look.
I
I
will.
like it. Oh, now. I like that. But I ain't want you.
No, I'm
Hey,
Carter.
look.
Either
Terry.
him or Carter, I would have been satisfied with. He is a beast.
Look at this.
This is current.
Thank God they took him.
This is the ugliest suit I've ever seen on the draft. Ever. On any draft
He
show.
probably,
Well,
bro, he
without
was
the
right.
Man,
Suit.
let's go.
Bro,
Terry.
Cam, I wanted to speak on that earlier, but man, it's a bunch of ugly suits.
But
And
that's
them
Do
what
wearing
it.
y'all
ice like
is,
they
bro.
wearing that man, somebody need to talk to these young kids. Stop
Oh,
putting on ice
this
for the
dude is a
draft
horse.
and all that mess.
Wow.
Sean, what's the best ugly suit that you saw so far? One through seven.
Oh, my.
Which one is the best ugly one?
Man, I
Go.
take CJ Stroud suit. That
That you take that one?
Yeah, that's
yeah.
that
Deacon Boy
wraparound
That
too?
you
coat.
know, somebody
The
took
Deacon
somebody
Boy
old
too?
grandma couch. You know, your grandma had that couch with
Oh
the
man.
plastic on it. It's a little faded because the
That's
sun
that suit.
shining in the window,
Hey, hold
but that's
tight.
that suit right there.
That's that suit that Denzel
Oh,
said trade for and remember the Titans. That's the one that he says trade for. That's what you're
Oh,
talking about.
man. Let's go, Terry. Terry. Terry, you
Trade
know
a drunk for
Terry.
him.
Come on, Terry.
Hey, this
Come
should
home.
already say
Come
Pickens.
on, Terry.
This should
Come
already
on,
say
Terry.
Pickens in for us. We know who
Come
we
on,
want.
Terry.
Let's go.
Come on,
We gonna
Terry.
tell to it.
That
Thank you.
boy got the
Thank you, Todd.
Chinese
Hey,
spoiled couch
Todd.
suit on, huh?
No,
Thank you, Todd.
if we don't get Carter, Chicago or Philly gonna get him.
we already know
I
what
know
that's gonna
Chicago
happen.
or
If
Philly gonna
Philly
get
get
him.
him, I'm gonna be sick.
Bruh,
Philly,
I'm
boy,
feeling the offensive line for Northwestern. I know I sound crazy, but I'm feeling
no,
that
you
right
might
now.
be actually right.
I
I'm
wouldn't be mad,
feeling that
but you
right
know what?
now.
I wouldn't even be mad at that movie.
I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
This dude is a horse, man.
We say you
I've
gonna
been very consistent all offseason. I said Nolan Smith, Joey Porter Jr., or Skoronski. Those are the
Everybody
three
keep
that I
trying to
always
point
said on
Bijan
top.
Robinson to us, man. Come on.
Sean
Man, I
love though.
hope not. The last time we got forced like that, we picked up a government mule.
Thank you.
The pick is
I hope.
in, bro.
Thank you.
I hope
Uh-oh,
we
the
don't
pick
If
pick
is
up
we
a
in.
pick that
recap.
dude up,
The
I
pick
ain't gonna
is
say I
in,
said
Lord
bro.
it, but
Jesus, please let us get
Jalen.
Jalen Carter.
Hey, Sean.
Robinson.
Yeah.
Jalen Carter got an ugly suit on
The
too.
pick is in. That pick came in quick, didn't it?
Lord, I promise you, if we
Hold
can
on.
get
It
Jalen,
ain't
Mom
came.
said the
It
suit
ain't
nice.
came up on mine yet.
Lord, if we get Jalen Carter, I promise you, I'm gonna tithe every Sunday. I won't short out the plate, and you let him stay out of trouble. That's all I'm asking for. I
yeah,
don't
that
ask for much
I
in
ain't
this life,
saying
Lord
that,
Jesus.
bro.
let them stay out of
Man, he
Hey,
ain't gonna get
I'm
enough.
boy,
praying
this
out
gonna be
loud,
good
Lord.
right here,
He
bro.
ain't get
They
enough
say
credit.
power is in prayer,
Hey,
right?
hey, I say this because the pick is coming in. It's been a pleasure because I got to get to dinner,
Yeah,
but
man.
I'm waiting on the pick
None
to
of your
come
business.
in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, love y'all. Appreciate y'all for having me. But let's see what this pick gonna be. As soon as this pick come in, I'm gonna blank out and let somebody else come in, and I'll be watching from that point on.
Hey man, we love you too. We thank you for chopping it up with us too, man. Serious. Y'all check out my man Chef Q on Cooking with Q. He does pop up on Facebook when he does his podcast in Dirty Birds Lair and Falcons Nest. But we're also working on trying to get him on the YouTube spot too, so he can have his slot to cook with us too. So hey, y'all check him out. Show this brother love. He's very in depth and in tune with the Falcons and football and all. Let's go.
Already.
I'm
I'm
still
here.
gonna
What's
answer
up?
that suit question for you, Q.
Hey, before you get
I'm
out,
waiting on.
AQ.
Yeah.
What that boy Andre say? The sock got something to say. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. No. Ain't. What did he say on Audit Storyteller Part 4? Step your game up, time. This ain't these same old rhymes
What do you
designed to
say?
have you dancing in some club.
Okay. Okay.
Don't start now.
Okay.
Yeah, for
No,
real.
we ain't
Yeah.
gonna start
Come
tonight.
on,
We gonna say that for
Hey,
later.
facts, Artavius, facts, facts, boy.
Yeah.
I don't care about the hoop. I
I
care about
don't
the
know,
talent.
man. That bro, hey, he might went to bed, bath and beyond designer.
That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm glad someone else saw it because it wasn't just me.
How much you want to bet he was How much you want to bet he was given that suit to wear and sponsored by some company? How much
Yeah,
you want to bet on that?
they ain't paying for
I
that.
would have, and we all would have did the same thing.
You wearing the free look, you wearing a
You couldn't
free
have
suit.
put me in that.
Oh,
Hey, you wearing a free suit and you gonna be a first round draft pick. That don't even matter to you.
Cranking this thing.
Hold on. And you know they gonna pay you to wear the suit, no matter how ugly it is. They gonna pay you for it.
Exactly. You're getting paid, bro.
Let's
On
go,
top,
Let's go,
Bro.
hey, baby, let's ride with it.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I went. Why I went. If y'all go and check my Facebook, I just said if you wear certain designer clothes just because it's designer, I don't trust you, and you can be bought. You can't buy me. You can't put something on me that's ugly, and I think it's ugly, and I'm gonna wear it just because it's designer. Nah, I won't do it.
Hold on. Hey, wait a minute. Y'all wait a minute. Look who done joined the party finally. We got Coach Brant in the building.
Okay,
Coach B.
Let's go, Coach.
You better not get beat down, Rob.
Oh boy, here we go. He's listening to it on the radio, but we got him right here. Question: Are y'all nervous about this?
Went old school.
Yeah, I'm real nervous because it
Heck yeah.
Hey,
Heck yeah.
it's better be Jalen Carter. Come on, baby.
Let's go.
Let's get Jalen Carter.
This
Do
your
it, Terry.
girl finna take that pregnancy test nervous.
Come on, Terry. Do your thing. Nah, we dropped the place kick. I'm in a placeholder.
Boy, shut up.
Shut up.
All right, now why they got somebody on stage that's almost in black and gold? Come on now, they tripping.
Man, hush, Turbo.
What up?
Okay, there. Somebody got the ATL.
Our big time supporters of the organization, and they're thrilled to have Chris and Shane making their pick. Okay, guys.
I hate when they do this.
I hate when they do this. The first you don't want.
BJ Robinson. Oh my God.
What I tell y'all, fam, fam, I'm 3 for 3.
Robinson 30 minutes ago.
I'm 3 for 3. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all?
Yeah.
So let me put y'all on to something. This is what I figured out about the GM and the head coach. The last 3 years, if you look at what we've done in the offseason, it's Terry Fontenot. What we've done in the draft, it's Arthur Smith. And we've went offense every single draft. We went tight end, we went wide receiver, now we go running back. Here's what I'm thinking that they're gonna do with it. First of all, this scheme is about to be crazy because now you got Algier and you got Robinson. Bruh, you got Kyle Pitts, you got Drake London, you still got Cordell Patterson. You really don't need a number 2 receiver. I told y'all.
We don't throw out of the backfield to none of our running backs though.
But here's the problem.
I would agree with you if we
need
did
we need a defensive lineman.
Fam,
Yo, the Eagles just moved up.
Listen, I now they're gonna get Jalen Carter, but I'm telling
yeah, Philly getting ready to get Jalen Carter, bro. I called it.
I'm-
Philly's about to get Jalen Carter, bro. That's a
I'm
done
telling
deal.
y'all, a lot of people were gonna be pissed. But from what I've seen and what's been going on in the last 2 drafts, we can now conclude that whoever we get in the draft is coming from Arthur Smith. And Arthur Smith probably told Terry Fontenot, I'll let you do what you wanted to in the offseason. I'm getting me a toy. And that's what he did. They picked what they picked a want. They picked a want, fam. People are gonna be pissed about this, but this is a want. They did their job. They did their job in the offseason to solidify the defense.
They kept saying the Falcons don't have Georgia players.
Hey, I earned my damn name today at Negro Damas. I earned it today.
That was
Negro today, bro.
The original Negro Damas.
Carter with the Eagles. Oh my God.
Now I'll tell you this. If the Eagles do not get Jalen Carter, the book's out on Jalen Carter somewhere. Either teams are not trusting his off-field stuff.
This kid, I'm gonna tell you this here, dog. Y'all can call me a hater. Y'all can say this here. The dude played against weak competition in the Big 12. They don't play defense, dog. And he has too many miles on him, bruh. Let's be
Falcons.
Think about this. They got Algier.
The Falcons don't draft Georgia Bulldogs. The Falcons do not draft Georgia Bulldogs.
And this is the reason why
they don't. It's a fact.
You're right. And this is the reason why that the Falcons literally we get our asses handed to us every year because we pass up on good players. Point blank period, dog.
But Bijan a dog though, bro. I ain't gonna knock Jalen Carter because Jalen Carter a dog too. But listen to me. Listen to
he that nigga now. Like, don't get it twisted. He that nigga.
But we didn't need a running back though, fam. We all know this.
Jumping up on running backs though.
Algier, they know Algier wasn't going for no. He wasn't going for no another 1,000 this year, bro. Need a nigga that's finna.
Well, I mean, he still
you
still can go for 1,000, man. The thing is,
Marcus, let's be real, dog. You don't win ball games if you don't control the trenches. That's been Atlanta's problem since Arthur Smith has been here. Even before that, we do not build in the trenches. You have to build.
Billy trading up to go get Jalen.
Bro, they finna get Jalen right now.
They better get Jalen Carter. I'm telling you.
Hey, Arthur Smith has. I'm gonna say this here. Arthur Smith has no excuse this year. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm holding him to a different standard, and y'all can say what the hell y'all want to say. I am holding him to a different standard.
Before you say that, I've been on this standard. Hold on. I'm gonna say I've been on this standard. I said 2023, this man was gonna get fired. That type of selection is how you get fired. You already had 1,000-yard back. You already got another back that's coming back. Then you pick this guy? Come on, man. What are you doing? We seen what happened when Terry Cook.
Let me say this.
He got too many miles on him, bro.
And he goes,
not really. He don't.
Bro,
because they use a 2-3 back set in Texas anyway. For one, let me tell you this. But two, he ain't gonna get fired this year because if you look at the Falcons quarterback, they average a 4 to 5 years in Atlanta anyway. So he really got another 2 years.
Bro, I don't give him that.
Hey, Ryan.
I give him 2 years.
I give him 1.5.
You can go back and check the Facebook.
Damn, 1.5.
I said this when he got hired.
Yes, sir. And here's the thing, as I said before, O-line and D-line should have been a priority in the first round. That was something that we've been preaching. Jalen Carter,
you know what I think it is? What I think it is about the Falcons, bro, like after that Michael Vick shit, bro, anybody that got any type of inkling of being any type of trouble with the law, bro, they ain't fucking with it.
That's just facts. That's just facts. That's just facts.
Well, here's the thing. I believe that to a certain extent, but y'all got to remember, we were ready to push all our chips in for Deshaun Watson while he had all these allegations on the table.
Agreed.
The thing,
you're right.
The thing in this situation, and you think people are mad now? The Falcons are probably going to go wide receiver at 44.
It better be damn Cedric Tillman. It better be Cedric Tillman.
I knew.
Fam, listen. listen to Negro Damas right now. I'm
It
telling
better
y'all,
be Cedric Tillman at 44.
The original Negro Damas.
y'all are mad right now. But I'm telling you.
Eagles want all dogs.
Just listen to me. Just listen to me for a second. You got Algier. Algier's probably going to get 1,000 this season too. But you got to look at what Arthur Smith wants to do with the ball. He wants to pound you, and then he wants to go play action. The reason why we were losing games last year is because our defense was cheeks. 31st, 32nd, they were garbage. That's why we were not winning games. Terry Fontenot handled that in the offseason. Your boy Arthur Smith said, I'm getting me a toy at 8. And that's what he did. I told y'all people were going to be mad at this pick.
It's just what it is, man. Like I say.
It's what it is, dog. It's what it is. Me and that, I'm going to tell you this here. Homeboy in that same category with Pitts right now. They both in the shit house with me. I'm going to keep it a book with you. Yeah, I don't give a damn what none of y'all say, because I'm going to say it just like this. You don't win games without the line of scrimmage, defense or offense. Negro Diamonds, I know what you're saying, but I'm gonna tell you from a standpoint, we understanding the intricacies of the game a little bit like that. The game will never change in the front. It'll never change. It's all about dominating the man in front of you. If you can win that line of scrimmage battle, you can win a ball game. Quarterbacks can't throw if the defensive lineman is coming through, knocking them on their ass, bro. Running back in the first round, the value was bad. Come on, man.
The Falcons just don't draft Georgia players.
I can name 4 running backs that you could have got in the 3rd round that'll give you the same production that cat can give you.
Eric Gray is one.
About that.
Not only that, but let's just keep it a buck, man. Let's keep it a buck. Let's go and pop this beam and beam up to Scotty. Running backs ain't what they used to be. They don't last like they used to last back in the day. And after about 3 years, they gone. They tired. And first injury, boom. Now I get what people were saying and okay with Bijan, because the other guy got hurt, but he's still young. Ain't nobody ran him like Bijan.
Can we just go ahead and say Philly? Can we just call Philly University of Georgia?
Might as well say.
Might
as well say.
But hey, look at this though. So you look at Philly getting Jalen Carter, right? Last year, Philly's defense, people must have forgot that Philly's defense got absolutely cooked in the second half of the Super Bowl.
Wait a minute, what did they do all year though? Outside of the Super Bowl, don't just point out that one game.
Hold on,
they led the league in sacks, bro. Come on now.
Hold on.
Yeah, but you're trying to win the Super Bowl, though. That's what matters.
Hold on for a second. That's my point. The point was Philly's defense was touted as this monster until it mattered. And then Kansas City didn't do nothing but score every single possession in the second half.
So what did our high-powered? Wait a minute. So what did our high-powered offense do in 2016 in the Super Bowl, which was better than all these offenses that we've seen come through? Our legendary offense that literally choked the Super Bowl away, dog. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I can't.
Who did Kansas City not score on last year? I mean, shit, they've been scoring on everybody for 3 years.
But walking into that game, people thought Philly's defense was going to be able to stifle Kansas City, especially with that injury that both Travis Kelce had and Patrick Mahomes had, and they didn't do nothing but walk the dog on them in the second half. So Philly had to do what they had to do. I'm looking at a team who already took care of defense. Mind you, we running into $100 million in salary cap next year. So if none of this shit works next year, they can simply say, okay, well, we'll just throw money at it again. But what people have to understand, and people have been pissed for the last 3 drafts. They got pissed at Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts didn't do nothing but make the Pro Bowl in his first year. They got pissed at Drake London, who was throwing the Drake London.
Pro Bowl his first year.
Hold on, please go ahead, Turbo, run it back, Turbo.
Yeah, but
he got forced in there, man. He's on the pass catcher.
Listen, the only people who had an issue with Kyle Pitts were Falcons fans. Everybody else knew that this boy was going to be something. Then you look at the fact he got hurt last year. Again, who was
But
throwing
he
to
didn't
him?
do
But wait,
anything
hold on,
until
wait a minute,
everybody else was gone.
hold on. What did he do before he got hurt? Let's be real on that. What did he
You
do
got
when
them.
we film on him, bro?
Bruh,
Hold
stop
on,
it.
hold on, hold on. You got
You gonna put
M1
that out
throwing
there,
to
let you
him
keep
though, bro.
talking.
Bruh, stop
You
it.
got M1 throwing to him, bro. What the hell you
Market,
talking about, bro?
the
Oh
Come
no,
only
on now.
I'm talking about
Come,
even
come,
before
I'm
if
telling
it was
you.
right. I was
That's
talking
not
about
making no sense because you got M1 throwing to him,
yeah,
He
overthrowing
right
him.
though.
Why you
He
think he
right
went to?
though.
yeah.
Why you think he went to the running game in the middle of the season?
He
Because he
right
opened up the play
though.
ass in the first 3 games and he was overthrowing them. He was getting
He
open.
right. He
Yeah.
right. He
So was
right.
Drake London. Marcus Mariota couldn't throw a fit. That's why he got his ass demoted. That's why he got his ass demoted. And they said, you know what? Let's
That's
No,
facts.
man,
see
I
what
can't.
this
You
young
know
boy
what?
can do.
I can't even be mad at the way you threw that analogy, bro. I'm just sitting here
That's
laughing at
facts.
Bill funny.
I'm
I had to
I'm
give you that.
what I'm telling you, fam, is this. We had a quarterback for 14 years. Paid him damn near $300 million. What'd
Too
that
much.
get us? What'd that get us? That got us one Super Bowl appearance. We had Julio Jones.
Ooh,
We had Julio Jones.
that's a
Julio
good
Jones
pick.
will be doing a podcast next year. We had
Fact.
Devontae Freeman. Devontae Freeman broke his finger the minute he signed his contract extension. So you look at all the bad moves that we made, and then when Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot came here, we were already cash strapped for the first 2 years. We went 7-9 both years. And I'd argue we should have won 10 games last damn year.
Talk
With the
that
Me and
roster
you,
shit,
that
bro.
we had.
me and you both said that, Marcus.
Now
Hey,
We should have
look
won
at,
the division the last 2 years. No
Thank
excuses.
you.
between Arthur Smith and Mariota, that lost us the division last year.
okay, so now let's look at this. Our defense was cheeks last year. I don't think
Facts.
anybody will disagree with
I
that.
don't agree
Our
with that.
defense was cheeks,
I disagree
right?
with that.
No. The defense was
bruh.
cheeks, bro.
The defense
Nah,
No,
was
they
cheeks.
was
No,
trash,
No,
bro.
the
They
reason
was
no,
the,
trash.
the
they
reason I
shitting
disagree
water,
with
bro.
that, the reason I disagree with that because they ain't give up 30 points. I'm used to Cheeks defense giving up 30 points of the pass
But
It don't matter
you
if
every
you
gotta
time.
look
still
at it
took
like
the
this
L.
though. When you
You still
gotta
took
look
the
at it
L.
like this though. You running the ball almost 30, 40 times a game. What running the ball does?
Burn the
eat the
clock.
clock.
Burn the
Burn the
clock.
clock.
So with that being said at hand, the defense was cheeks because we was controlling majority of the games up for most of the season. And then when it came down
Yeah.
to it, they weren't clutch in the end, bro. So with
Bro, the
that
Gotta
being
look at
said,
that
offense
that
time of
wasn't
defense was
possession,
clutch.
bro.
ass.
No, bro. You ain't finna
That
sit there and
defense
tell me
was
that.
ass, bro.
They was
Let me look you.
sorry.
Let me get right here in the
They
face,
was
bro.
trash you, bro.
What defense do you know that holds teams to 20 points or less, and you call them cheats, bro? Your
I mean,
offense can't
because
score. Your
you gotta look
offense
at the
can't put up
offense.
3
Your offense running
touchdowns.
the ball on 3rd and 12, bro. What you
And what did we
mean, bro?
average? No. What did we average as
I'm
a
just
score?
saying though. Running
No. Don't
counter,
just
want to
say it. No.
draw.
What did we average as a scoring offense?
Hey, guess what though? I bet one of y'all picked Bijan Robinson in y'all fantasy. I bet that.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
play fantasy
I
I
bet
football,
don't
so
that.
play
I
Probably
fantasy
me.
don't
ball,
count
so it
me
ain't
out
gonna
of
be
that.
me.
It probably be me.
I bet that.
I ain't going even front. It
It
probably
gonna
be
be
me.
me.
You
I
can't
know
you
that.
can't even cap.
I,
You can't
Wait a
even
minute.
cap on that one. I
I
bet you pick him
Hey,
up.
it'll probably wait a
Ain't
minute.
no cap.
I
It'll
don't do
probably end up
fantasy,
being great bid.
but I want to know what team go to the Super Bowl scoring 20 points a game,
Baltimore
I
less
Ravens.
than
mean,
20
shit,
points,
The
we
Baltimore
weren't there,
Ravens.
so it don't matter. I mean, we just so
less
we
The
than
gonna be
20.
Baltimore
straight,
Ravens.
bro.
We were averaging about 14 points a game, bro. What that's gonna do?
The Baltimore
Hey
Ravens did it
man,
with
look
10.
who
What's your point?
we had at quarterback.
Yeah.
We had
I mean,
Look
And
who we
then
had
you
at
got
quarterback.
We had Mr. Hawaiian Super Bowl at quarterback.
yeah, and
And we had
Atlanta
Mr.
was
Hawaiian. We had Mr. Hawaiian sweet roll. You know what I'm saying? The shit you
Yes,
eat with your,
sir.
you know what I mean?
one
Your
of
chicken
And
and
he
your
damn, hold
mashed
on, he
potatoes.
damn sure, wait
Come
a
on,
minute.
man.
He damn sure rolled around on the ground against Carolina, if y'all remember.
Yeah,
one
I
of the
That
remember
bro,
main
that
that,
he
was
but
left the
yeah.
ground. He left the
I
ground
don't
that night.
remember all this hate for Mariota when he came here last year.
Yeah, I don't remember
I
all
was
It
that.
was a
hey,
whole bunch.
hey,
I
It was
was
a
one of
whole
them
bunch.
from the
He gonna become
beginning.
Shit.
that player of the year.
hey,
Shit,
No,
I was skeptical
no,
listen,
from the
I
no,
get
was
no.
go.
hey,
Wait a minute,
everybody,
wait a minute.
I
Turbo, let
gave
me
him the
tell
Kanye
Turbo.
shrug.
Turbo, I can vouch for 4 people in this panel right now outside of myself. I can tell you who didn't want him here. Marcus didn't want him here. My man James, that's talking right now, didn't want him here. My man Holloway didn't want him here, and Coach Brandt even said the same thing. He didn't want him here. So that's 4 people that said that before he got here. We always like we didn't want him. We knew we knew he was giving his guy a last chance at trying to make some money. That's all that was.
Yeah,
Hey,
he was there give him another chance. Life, just to see, just because you my boy, I'm gonna give you another shot at life. And
but see, that's
this ain't no.
I
He
hold
did
such
the
a
college,
big
wasn't
problem
no
with
revive,
Arthur
wasn't no
Smith.
none of that. That boy capped that.
Yeah, but see, that's why I have a big problem with Arthur Smith, because he make decisions like that. Cool, give him a chance, but
Hey,
but
here's
you got to
the
make decisions
problem
like
that everybody
at that
fails
time
with.
frame. He had to make that decision, bro. With the money, the way the money was set up
We
at the
ain't had
time,
no
he
money.
had to.
We ain't had
We
no
had to
money.
do that.
I get the money side, but you don't let him start our season, especially after that Carolina Thursday game. That should have been it. That
We
broke
were
the camel's back.
we were so damn poor we couldn't pay attention last year. Damn, it was rough.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold
When
on,
we
y'all.
when we got
Turbo. Arthur Smith made his bones in Tennessee, right? Who was the quarterback?
Not really. Not
hold
really.
on.
He was only there for 1 year.
Hold on. He was there for 2 seasons. Hold on for a
No,
second.
but one
hold on.
season was worth the shit. The
Okay,
other one
hold
wasn't
on.
worth a damn.
Hold on for a second. I'm going somewhere with this. Who was the quarterback on that team?
Mariota, and he got
Ryan
benched
Tannehill,
because he
right?
stayed hurt.
Okay. Who was the Okay, so Ryan Tannehill was the QB. Who was the running back?
Right.
Yeah,
Derrick Henry.
Okay,
Derrick
Only the greatest running back in the past decade.
Okay.
We were so damn poor we couldn't pay attention last year. That's why we had his ass.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm going somewhere here.
We ain't having no money last year to get a. Hey, we ain't having no money last year to get a quarterback. Goddamn
Hold
pro.
on, listen.
Let him get it out.
I'm going somewhere, right? So your boy Arthur Smith was making moves, and he had Derrick Henry and Ryan Damn Tannehill. Ryan Damn Tannehill was literally 2 or 3 games out of the league before he got a shot at Tennessee, right?
Yeah, he was.
Look at who we just drafted. Hold on,
Watch
look at
Tennessee take a quarterback right here. Watch.
Look at who
So
we
here's the
just
question:
drafted.
What's up with everybody not showing their face tonight, man? We are open to the public, but I'm just kind of curious.
Hey, man,
I kind of want to. I wish I had a list of all these Malik Willis supporters from last year who going crazy.
Hey, look, I was
because I knew Buddy wasn't gonna do it.
I'm gonna be in witness protection after this, because people gonna start thinking that I'm actually picking these picks at 8-4. They gonna think I got some inside intel. But listen, man, people will be mad tonight, just like they were mad last year, just like they were mad the year before. Listen, man, I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all at OTAs. I'll see y'all at training camp. Because I don't give a damn. Listen, I don't give a damn who they picked. I'm gonna be there. I think that this was Arthur Smith's pick. He wants a running back. Algier is a power back. We didn't see Algier coming out of the backfield catching a lot of balls. He's a power back. He's an after contact hitter. You need another guy. I mean, Caleb Huntley, he was kind of similar to Algier.
Well, Peter Scolari is going to Tennessee.
Back, but just not 8.
Oh, shit.
So I'm going to give y'all this here. Like you said, Marcus, here's the thing. I'm pissed about it because here's the thing. Players come and go all day, every day. But guess what? This logo, this don't go nowhere. I ride with this logo 24/7, no matter who come here.
Detroit back on the clock.
I'm on here seeing if they got that jersey printed up already.
They probably do. I ain't buying it.
Hey, now,
damn, bro, don't be like that, bro.
Hey, if this boy turns it,
I'm a defensive guy. I wanted a defensive jersey. Let's just be real.
Hey, if this boy turns into another version of Christian McCaffrey, bro,
that facts though.
Y'all gonna be turning.
No. If it's anybody you got to compare him to, I'm not gonna compare him to Damian Tomlinson. I'm gonna give you a guy that a lot of people don't give enough credit to, and he was nice with it. For some reason, Bijan Robinson remind me of a smaller Fred Taylor. Everybody forgot how nice Fred Taylor was in Jacksonville, bro. Jump cuts, power, speed. Even though he had a little bit of, had some injury issues, Fred got over 10,000 yards in his career. You know what I'm saying? So let's be real. Fred got Hall of Fame numbers and ain't that. And honestly, Bijan plays like Fred Taylor. If there's anybody I would compare him to, I wouldn't compare him to LT.
So why you don't want that?
Hopefully he can stay healthy. That's why I'm saying that.
Hey, top three Russian offense in 2023. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah, that's
top
right,
3.
So we already
we had that last year.
What we doing with CP?
I think they're gonna move. They're gonna move Cordell Patterson. Cordell Patterson's probably gonna be the wild card. You'll see him. You'll probably see him in the slot. You'll probably see him taking some reps at running back. But now you can camouflage whatever you want to whatever you want to do in the backfield. You can line up Cordell Patterson. It could be a play action. I mean, there's so many things you can do now. And with Kyle Pitts being there, you can't put 8 in the box no more.
Nope.
You can't even do that.
At this point, you need to go left guard or number 2 receiver if you're going all in on offense.
He's going to get a wide receiver.
I think
they already got their number 2.
I think at 44 they're going wide receiver.
They're going wide for the slot.
Cedric Tillman, baby.
Everybody we don't pick their wide receiver wise, I ain't putting him as a number 2. Don't draft somebody in the second round. I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
first round pick. Nah.
I like Scotty.
Second round,
Scotty Miller, but Scotty Miller too small. That's a slot receiver right there. You
and
need a big dog.
He spent more time on the bench and in the training room than he did on the field. Let's just be real.
Yeah, you need a big hitter. You need a big guy on that upper side.
Oh God!
Lord, did Jameer Gibbs and DeAndre Swift? Lord,
Oh, they got Gibbs 12.
God.
Yeah, they got Jameer Gibbs. They got Jameer Gibbs or whatever. So all I'm gonna say is you putting him
and that hurt Dallas right there.
That's gonna be a problem.
Ooh, that hurt Dallas.
That boy
bump Dallas.
Dallas might go. I'm gonna say this: Dallas might go Tajay Spears if they go anybody, or the kid out of Eastern Carolina.
Right.
I could do Dallas either way.
Or the dude from Tulane.
Wow.
Back now.
Hey Ryan.
Might go there.
What's up?
Hey, that boy Swift stay hurt too much, so they had to bring in that Bama boy to go.
Yeah.
First off, wait a minute. First off, y'all inherited him for 1 year. That's a Georgia Tech boy, by the way. Let's get that straight. Y'all didn't. He wasn't raised in the Bama system like that. He came established.
You seen no highlights last year. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he was doing that at Georgia Tech. What you talking about?
What happened?
Georgia Tech didn't even play on TV.
Again,
Tech didn't even play on TV.
I'm gonna tell you just like this. He went to Alabama and he still didn't play in no national championship.
That's fine.
Shit.
That's fine. But how many?
Hey, because wait a minute. Because at the end of the day, you still see what it is.
How many?
Y'all knock us off. You know you ain't got nothing to say.
We done knocked y'all off. We done knocked y'all off.
What have you done lately? What have you done lately?
Hey man, y'all better take that little tool with a little stride. Don't get too much dip on your chip now.
Brother,
hey man, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm sliding and gliding on you tonight with that one, fam. I'm gonna tell you just like this here.
You know
with the way that week schedule sets up, that week schedule, like how Bama used to get, we got one and we loaded. All I'm gonna say is y'all just gotta worry about trying to get past LSU or possibly Ole Miss upsetting y'all, and even Texas A&M. Just saying.
Tennessee, don't forget Tennessee.
Ole Miss ain't upset nobody but themselves, bro. That's old.
Y'all don't even have a quarterback right now. Y'all look like straight garbage.
Y'all don't really got a quarterback yourselves though. What quarterback? What quarterback y'all going to get?
Carson Beck, Mr. Florida. Wait a minute, Mr. Florida.
Come on, man.
Come on, stop that, bro. Come on, stop that, bro.
Let's put it this way, Holmes. I'm gonna tell you like this.
Come on, bro. Stop that, bro.
Come on,
y'all can sit there and say stop that all you want to. Carson Beck was Mr. Florida football in the hardest conference. Won the state championship, playing against the Miami Northwesterns, the Miami Jacksons, the schools that Alabama recruit from. He knocked them boys off. Let's be real on that.
That's high school. That's high school. We ain't talking about that.
Again, it was politics. That's the reason he didn't start at Georgia. Let's be real. He outplayed Stetson in 2021. He outplayed him. Kirby just has a loyalty problem. That's the reason why Justin Fields left. Let's keep it a book.
Nah, they
Everybody
tried to Lamar
know that.
Jackson just to feel, bro. You know what that was, bro. They won. Come on, bro. We ain't
But
even
here's
got to
the
talk
thing, though.
about that.
Carson, okay, let's put it
Saying the
this way.
same thing.
Carson Beck. Here's the thing. Carson Beck is an outsider, bro. He is
Okay.
from Florida. Most of these folks that's in Georgia now, I'm a dog fan, but most of these folks that's in Georgia, they want their own guys from the home state to be the starting quarterback. They don't like outsiders like that. They
I get
treated
what you're
Aaron
saying.
Murray like dirt, bro. And
Yeah.
Aaron Murray was the leading passer. Let's be 100.
Right.
So all I'm
Man,
saying is this. That's the reason why Alabama wins is because y'all don't care who come there, long as they can play.
What wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that. I wish the dogs would do the same thing sometimes.
That's how many championships we got in the past 10 years?
In the past 10 years, y'all got 6.
Okay.
Y'all got 6. I ain't
How
sitting
many-
there taking away, and y'all knocked us off in one of them.
Well, I mean, maybe you want to follow suit. Kirby doing
Good
his
question.
thing, but
How many have y'all won in the past few seasons, sir?
probably about one. Probably about one.
I'm just
Because you know you was sick. You know you was sick on that 2nd and 26 when we put 2 in. Don't say you won.
Hey
Don't
man,
say
let's
you
be
weren't
100.
sick.
Let's be 100 about this
Don't
right
say you
here.
weren't sick.
That
now.
block point, that block point that Tyler Simmons had, he was on side. So let's keep that a beam.
That's facts though. That's facts. I'm gonna
And
give you that.
and that saved y'all.
But just
Well,
our 2nd and 26. That's all I'm gonna say.
3rd and Ringo, that's all I'm gonna say. Your
Man,
first round draft pick suffered at the hands of Mr. Keely Ringo. A dog.
Man, Keely Ringo is honey wheat toast, and you know it.
Hey,
You know that.
You know it.
He's a
You know that.
Honey wheat toast.
Okay, so let's put it this way. Now we all know Keely Ringo is a safety. He hadn't been taken off the board yet. We all know he's been playing out of position at Georgia because Kirby likes size and speed. That's
So what
the
you
reason
think he need to be corner? He need
No,
to be
he's
So
a
what
safety.
Kirby get that
He's
from, though?
a actual safety. His hips are bad. Too bad to be a corner. His hips are
What
bad.
Kirby get that from, though? What Kirby get that from, though? He like
Facts.
size and what speed? Where you get that from?
Facts.
Yeah.
Oh, let's be
Where you get
real.
that from?
And wait a minute, hold on. And where does Nick Saban get that? Where did Nick Saban get that from? He got that from the Bill Parcells coaching tree, which led down to your boy Bill Belichick, who he worked for in the NFL before he became big. Saban wasn't winning in college football until he got to LSU. Let's be real on that.
That's facts. That's facts.
And he came from the Bill Parcells coaching tree. So
Man,
if you want to know that, he got
had
it
a
from
winning record
Parcells.
at Michigan State before he came to LSU.
And guess who was advising him?
So
Bill
it didn't
Parcells.
start at LSU. It started at Michigan State.
Again, he didn't start there. You got to remember, he started back at Toledo and what's the other school?
Yeah, but he went from Toledo, but he didn't really start winning until he got to Michigan State. That's how he ended up at the LSU job.
Of course. And remember, before he got to Michigan State, he was coaching. He was the defensive coordinator for Cleveland.
Right.
And he learned and he learned the defensive. He learned to evolve his defensive thinking because of Belichick, who worked up under Bill Parcells, who was advising him at the time.
How did he do it in Miami?
So what you telling me is you need to send. You sound like you need to send Nick Saban the Christmas gift because he, Kirby
We
learned well.
ain't sending him no Christmas gift because Kirby was already doing that at Valdosta State before he met Nick. Let's get that right.
They already sent him a Christmas gift.
Y'all don't know all you
fresh hot.
And Turbo, to answer your question, he didn't do good at Miami. Of course, he didn't do good at Miami. But overall, it's just like that borderline when college coaches thread in the NFL. Some of them should go, some of them shouldn't go. But overall, when he came back to Bama, let's see what he did, though.
Yep. Gotta give it to him. He won. Gotta give it to him. But I got a question for you.
What's going on with Green Bay not ever getting any damn receivers for their quarterbacks?
That's what I was about to say. Even though Van Noy was a good pick.
What'd you say, Ryan?
What does y'all defense look like now that Kirby done left? Because y'all boys look a lot smaller. Because we saw that when y'all played Texas this year. Y'all were outweighed and outmanned, literally.
We beat y'all in the championship without Kirby.
What are you talking about now? We talking about what happened last year. We talking about currently, my brother.
That's
but y'all
fine.
got us. We gonna take that away. That's fact.
You said in the last 10. You said in the last 10 years it's 6 to what?
Oh, it's 6-2. But we finna catch y'all. I ain't worried about it. We'll catch y'all.
What's the overall?
Kirby is not even 50 yet. Kirby just scratching the surface.
You the historian, right?
Yes, sir.
How many championships Saban?
Y'all have 18, and y'all have 6 of those 18 that were literally handed to y'all during
And
the days before integration where y'all
and
was handed that, where y'all didn't earn those trophies.
no,
Let's
no,
be
no, no.
real.
We ain't talking about Bill Bryant. We ain't
Oh
talking about none
no,
of
no,
that. We
you
talking
you
about
called me the historian. I pulled a fact for you, dog. You
we
look at
talking
that.
about Saban.
Oh, and Saban has 7. 6 with
Okay.
Alabama and
Well,
1
you
with LSU.
got some catching up to do.
We ain't worried about that.
Hey. All right,
Hey, y'all.
side note, Hawks and Celtics is 68-69 Celtics at halftime.
Who's winning?
Back on. It's 68-70, y'all.
Who's up?
Okay.
68.
Check this out.
Okay.
Hey, Ryan,
Oh, they
check this
traded the
out
pick
real
to the
quick,
Steelers.
man.
What's up, Marcus?
So Robinson's fantasy football projections are already out. They expect this man to touch the ball 283 times
That's
for
facts.
1,273 yards, 7
I
touchdowns.
was gonna give him at least 1,100, bro. In the offense
Now-
we run, I was gonna say 1,100. I wasn't gonna say 1,200.
That's
I
still
see
good
him
though.
get 1,100.
That's
He
still
comes.
good.
I'm telling y'all how they gonna use this boy, man. People shake it off. Drink your Henny, drink your Jack tonight. Get back on the wagon tomorrow.
I ain't never fall off the wagon. I just voiced my opinion.
I'm from Tennessee, and ain't nobody drinking Jack. That stuff's terrible.
I keep telling folks, man, this is an offensive-minded coach. I'm an offensive-minded guy. So if I'm going into this, now I said we were either going to go running back, wide receiver, or edge. I only saw edge because we were building the defense. But the objective is to hold the ball and to prevent the defense from putting 8 in the box, especially when you have a young quarterback. Now defenses can't stack the box. If you do, you're going to leave Drake London on an island. You're going to leave Kyle Pitts on an island. Both of them are going to win. So you're going to run that risk. On top of that, you got a wild card in Cordell Patterson who can catch.
I need you to help me out with this.
So for me, when I'm looking at this, I told y'all, man, Falcons winning 10 games next year. That's bottom line.
But here's the thing. You looking at the offensive side. Let's look at it like this here. Let me flip on the other side of the ball, my brother. Because you speak offense heavy. You know I'm a defensive guy. You know that. Now I'm gonna keep it a buck with you on that. Yeah, offense is key. Offense wins games. Defense takes you to championships. We know this. If we cannot slow anybody down, control the line of scrimmage, or stop anybody from scoring, our offense will end up stalling at least 1 or 2 drives. We've seen it. And you got a young quarterback that's only played 4 games. I'm not judging him because you can't judge him off 4 games. You got to at least give him at least 7 to 8 games to go off of to say, all right, we know what the hell we got. So all I'm gonna say is this: you have to have a stronger defense to help him out right now because he's now the man. He pretty much, he's there. Taylor Heineke is his safety net in case he screws up. We all know.
We need a linebacker, a safety, and a nickel corner.
Let me help you out here. The only stat that Atlanta really needs to fix on defense is third down efficiency. They were one of the worst teams on third down last year. They could not get off the field on third down.
And the reason why is because you don't control the line of scrimmage.
They didn't. Look at what they had. They didn't have anybody in the back. They didn't have a defensive man. We were getting cooked everywhere.
Who else? But here's the question, man. Who else did you have in a set? Who else did you have, bro? Let's keep it a bean in there, bro. Mm-hmm. Who else did you have that was going to sit there and help with the pass rush? Because AK was lighting the behind. He couldn't get there. You got D'Angelo Malone, who was injured. Mm-hmm. Let's be real on that. And then Grady is in the middle by himself, and he had Taquan Graham, and he had Rush till they got hurt. But we really don't have no depth in that middle position, bro. And Broderick Jones just went to the Steelers.
The only other help he had was Carter, Joe Carter.
Exactly. And he had Rashawn Evans. So if you got those 3 and everybody else is getting pushed around, you can't win ball games, Marcus. No matter how many points your offense put up, dog.
Okay, so let me add.
AK-47 was looking like Tat McKinley over there with that bull rush.
We know 2 things about Tack and Vic Beasley. They essentially didn't have the heart to play football. Tack was happy that he even made it to the league so he can get a bag. Vic Beasley had 1 good year, fell off planet Earth, said, "Hey man, I don't really want to play football no more." So
he fell off planet Earth. That boy got touched by some holy water.
He fell off of football planet Earth, but I can't even say that because there's some holy rollers. There's some holy rollers that are playing football right now that'll knock your head off.
13.
Ain't too many. Ain't too many Reggie Whites out there no more, bro.
Hey,
that's the only holy roller I knew that made people afraid of and prayed for him after he hit him.
The Falcons defense can't be 27th next year. They have to get off the field on third down. If they win that battle half the time, they're going to win the majority of their games. I'm telling you that right now.
Now here's the question. You keep dancing around it, but how are you going to get off the field when you have no depth in the front? You have
it's about pressure. We had no pressure.
Yeah,
no pressure.
We didn't have any pressure, but let me ask you this. Do you think this defense is better in the offseason or worse?
No, they better.
Okay, so
I think they better.
I can tell you as an offensive coordinator, I'm calling plays and I'm getting stuff set up. The one thing that I do not want to see for my quarterback is pressure. That's the one thing that gets you off schedule real freaking fast is pressure, especially up the shoot. So that ties into getting off the field on third down, your secondary getting beat, and it all comes from that. If you cannot make the other quarterback uncomfortable, it's going to be a long damn day. You play bend but don't break, they're going to go right down the field and they're going to keep the ball from you. And then when we play a ball control game like we are, it's like damn watching paint dry. Nobody's scoring any points. It's terrible.
Yeah. And then not only that, we hold the ball for this long ass drive with running back and don't score.
Yeah.
We gotta get some air game going. We gotta get air game
We
going.
need a number 2 receiver right now.
Yeah.
Every year that Atlanta's been successful and went deep on a playoff run, they've had 2 wide receivers and a solid tight end and a good running game and a quarterback that does not turn the football over. Period. I don't care. I'll dispute you anytime.
You look at when we went 13-3. We had Gonzalez for one of those years. We've always had a good tight end also in those runs. We had Julio. Then another season we had Roddy White. We had Roddy White and Julio. Then we had Calvin Ridley. When we
you had Sanu. Right there.
Correct. Yeah, Mohamed Sanu. And Mohamed Sanu, he wasn't an all-star 2. He was a good 2. Then
if you threw the ball to him, he caught it.
Yeah, well, he was a third down guy. He was a third down monster.
He only had 3.
And you had Harry Douglas in 2012 and all that going through.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Sanu was the definition of do your job in Atlanta.
Yeah. But look at when we went to the Super Bowl, though. What did we have in the Super Bowl? We had
Kyle Shanahan shit the bed and we lost.
Yeah, but look at what we had. We had two solid running backs. Both guys can run the ball. Both can catch out of the backfield. I remember
2 totally different skill sets.
I understand that, but look at what we had. We had 2 solid running backs that can do their job. Tevin Coleman the previous year couldn't hold on to the ball. The year we went to the Super Bowl, I think he didn't fumble the ball once. I think Devontae Freeman might have fumbled once or twice. But you had 2 guys that can come out of the backfield that can actually catch the ball, that can run the ball. So you couldn't put 8 in the box. Now, I'd argue not only I'd say Arthur Smith and Kyle Shanahan, they're similar in nature that they like to run the ball. They like to run out of the same formations. They like to run off of play action. When you look at the quarterbacks that Kyle Shanahan has had, he hasn't really had a gunslinger. He's had guys that can hand the ball off, run play action. Y'all know Matt Ryan wasn't going nowhere. Matt Ryan can't even run to the store. But he had his best year under Kyle Shanahan doing what? Giving the ball to your running backs, play action, Julio Jones.
And I got a question for you, Marcus. Yeah. What did Matt Ryan have? He had time to pick you apart, which means you control the line of scrimmage, which I've been preaching for the longest. We are getting all these other splash picks, but we are not getting top tier linemen.
Yeah.
Our offense went to shit when Chris Chester left.
Thank you.
Exactly.
When he retired, it was a done deal, bro. So when you
They had pressure up the middle, and we ain't been right since at left guard and right guard.
Now you speak on being an offensive guy. You speak on all the numbers and the stats and stuff, but you tend to miss out on speaking of how you control the line of scrimmage offensively. Because no quarterback can throw from their butt cheeks. Let's just be real.
I get
That's
that.
a lie.
I mean,
Marcus Mariota could.
Hey, he tried. He tried. He tried. Hey, if I the only one of the things I fought Arthur Smith for, when I saw that man should have been pulled from the game and put on the bench that night. And he allowed him to start for 3 more games. Marcus Mariota is, man, listen, whoever had confidence in Marcus Mariota is on the pipe. We knew this guy was a bridge quarterback and he was going to be on the bench sooner or later. I think Arthur Smith rode with him a little too long.
They on fentanyl.
Yeah,
they was on fentanyl, bro.
They cutting the product with something, because I had no confidence in Marcus Mariota being the quarterback past this season.
I didn't know the Jets picked up Wes Schweitzer.
Yeah.
Atlanta's winning 11 games this season, fam. Watch what I tell you. 11 to 12 games they winning.
Man, if they don't win 10 games, Arthur Smith ain't making it through next season.
My thing is this:
they should have won 10 games the last 2 years.
Yeah,
damn.
Well, so I would have won 10 this year, but if he don't win 10 in 2023, 2024, he done next year. That seat's gonna be so hot.
This year he'll be on the hot seat for sure. This year will be the first year you can honestly say at the end of the season, this team can't go 7-9 again. They can't.
So
if they go 7-9 this year, then you're looking at Arthur Smith like, hey, bro, you got one more year to clean this up.
Terry needs to go too at that point for letting that shit go on.
I ain't gonna say he got one more year. He got the first 5 games. Either he over 500 or he gone.
Well, it's crazy, fam. We really haven't been over 500 in like 4 years. We've lost every single game. Every single opener we've lost.
Yeah, and what does Arthur Smith keep trying out there to us? We in win now mode. No, you ain't.
Well,
you better not, bro.
You're not in win mode.
And here's the thing, Marcus.
That's why his time is short.
No, because I'm gonna give you this. Now you sitting here talking about it. We take a running back in the first round. Now everybody remembers that Warren Sapp had issues just like Jalen Carter, but the difference was Warren actually was touted to be snorting cocaine and doing drugs. He dropped. Wait a minute. The Jets passed on it. They had a generational talent. You let Jalen walk, which is pretty much, it's ironic that him and Warren Sapp, they went to the same high school back in the, same high school. They both from Apopka, Florida, and they ironically play the same position, and they're both dominant. Let's be real. Both dominant. And now we're watching people pass over him, and he goes to a city that's based on defense.
Well, here's the thing, fam. You can't pick them all. He can't pick them all. And we're not in the war room. We're not in the war room to force the GM or the head coach or the CEO or Arthur Blank to pick somebody. So
we ain't, but the media seems to force them every year.
Thank you.
No, that ain't true, because if that was true, Justin Fields would be here.
Yeah.
Justin Fields did not have a height like we had with Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts took over.
Come on now.
Are you serious?
Kyle Pitts was all you heard them last 3 days before the draft.
Turbo.
It was all Kyle Pitts. Go ahead.
Turbo, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. Kyle Pitts took
I know you ain't serious.
They all
it always was Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, and Kyle Pitts. You always heard about Justin Fields.
Justin Fields started dropping. We already knew within, like I said, them last 3 days, Justin Fields wasn't even gonna make it in the top 10.
We should have traded Kyle Pitts and Desmond Ritter for him and some picks this year.
Zach Wilson rose above Justin Fields.
Even that draft, you had people talking about there's no way Atlanta's gonna pick a tight end at 4. There's no way.
Well,
so Kyle,
that was on Monday.
Kyle Pitts was not a lock, even at the draft. He wasn't even a lock then until we picked him. Nobody had him going 4.
Because to be honest with you,
it was a bunch of media sites that had him going.
The last first round pick that we took for a tight end was Junior Miller, and that was in 1980.
Bro,
I'd rather have him than Kyle Pitts all day, every day.
Junior Miller was a unicorn. That was a unicorn, my guy.
That was a bad dude.
Bro, you got people talking about our franchise quarterback is in Chicago, even now. So
he is.
People still talk, and I'm like, listen, bro. Justin Fields, to me, and I'm just gonna be raw with you. We've had 2 years of footage on him. We've had 2 years of footage. That man had a handful of games where it looked like he was actually a dog, and then he played us, and what happened? Your boy was sitting on the bench the next day or the next week. So I'm like,
all right, hold on. The only challenge I got back, he don't have two offensive coordinators and head coaches.
He's had no line. No line.
I don't even want to talk about the line.
And listen, I'm the first person to tell you I was not a Justin Fields fan at all coming out. I had serious doubts about him, but I've watched him and I see what he's done with what he has now. I wish we had him in Atlanta right now.
I think with more stability he would look better, but with the instability he don't face, and you putting a rookie quarterback through first getting up to speed in the NFL, and then you go and scrap that playbook for a new playbook the next year. No wonder why they made him just run the back half of the year. It only makes sense. I got to use what he can do.
I mean, he had no receivers.
That too. But
you notice who did they draft tonight at number 10? Who'd they draft tonight at number 10?
He's supposed to make a receiver. He's supposed to be able to make somebody.
It wasn't nobody to make.
They got Darnell Wright to protect him, to keep him upright.
Mooney is a 3 receiver. You can't make macaroni without cheese. Come on,
bro.
man.
They don't done. Bro, Matt Ryan did.
You can make
Douglas went for 1,000 yards.
Matt Ryan ain't done nothing, bro. Matt Ryan ain't done nothing, bro. Matt Ryan has
y'all know I'm a Matt Ryan hater.
Now you can't say Matt Ryan had his faults, but damn it, he was solid. You can't throw off that he wasn't solid.
Matt Ryan didn't make no receiver. I'll tell you that.
Give me the receiver Matt Ryan made.
Facts. Tell me that.
Matt Ryan has always had all-world receivers.
Facts.
Always.
Hold on, from Michael Jenkins.
Okay, name me a bunch of quarterbacks that have made receivers.
Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady.
Aaron Rodgers. Wait, hold on. Who has he made besides? You're telling me Devontae Adams wasn't a damn baller?
You don't like else? What about Chris?
Baller?
Who?
What about Christian Watson?
Randall.
What's he doing now? What's he doing now?
Who?
I mean, with Derek Carr.
Yeah,
he's out there. He was in Las Vegas with Derek Carr, and he struggled.
Yeah. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, aside from Kyle Shanahan fucking up on a third down play, has the same shit that Matt Ryan does he not?
Oh no!
I ain't gonna go.
No! Stop! Look at the stats. Stop! Look at the stats.
I mean, see, you can get stats.
No. He's got one Super Bowl. One Super Bowl.
And 4 MVPs.
Here's a stat for you. How long has Aaron Rodgers been in the league?
2 years longer than Matt Ryan. That's it.
He's yet to throw 100 interceptions.
Facts.
I mean that should stop it right there.
What has he? But how many times has he shit the bed too?
A lot. It's more
exactly
not as many as Matt Ryan.
How many opportunities?
How many has Matt Ryan shit the bed in?
Too many.
More time.
No. Let's be real. Let's be real. He's had 2 defenses fucking give up the damn drawers in the second half and cost his ass.
Matt Ryan had he's part of 2 of the biggest shits in NFL beds.
It ain't
but what about the defense though? I was at that NFC
Matt Ryan got a porta potty with his name on it.
You're up 17-0. Your damn defense ain't supposed to give that up. in the
Listen,
NFC Championship game.
It
When you're up 28-3, I don't give a rat's ass who you are. You don't give up 25 points in the second half.
But you didn't
Period.
score. You didn't
It doesn't
score.
fucking matter. You're up 25 fucking points.
So
you don't do that.
Hold on.
You couldn't
Hold
score
on.
a field. You couldn't score one more point. A
You
field
don't
goal,
give
a
up
touchdown.
25 and you don't fucking lose.
Hold on. Let me
Man,
stop
come
you.
on,
Let me
man.
stop you right there.
Come on, go ahead.
That defense that was the 5th highest scoring defense in NFL history. They only scored 21 points. The defense actually gave you 7.
Facts.
It doesn't matter. You were up 25 points and you gave up that much.
How
And
much
the
more?
defense-
How
Right
many
or
more
wrong?
points?
Right, wrong, or indifferent. You're up 25, right?
How many more points did
Right,
you
wrong,
score?
or indifferent. You're up 25 and you gave it up.
So
You shit the bed.
Hold on.
How many
hold
more
on.
points did you score in the second half?
It doesn't matter. You gave up 25 points. I bet my life on it. If you're up
So you
25
mean
points in the second half, that my defense, you do not give that up.
You
Coach,
mean
let
in
me
the
ask-
second half? Dog?
They
Coach,
shit the bed.
Hey, go ahead.
Everybody
Wait a
did.
minute. Hold on,
Name
hold
me,
on, hold on,
name
hold on.
me, name me a team. Name me a team that has won the Super Bowl in the last 5 years that has not scored in the second half.
Name me
Hey,
a
by the way,
team
repeat.
ever that's gave up 25 points in the second half and won the Super Bowl.
Coach, let me ask you a question. That
Yeah.
defense was ranked. That defense was ranked 27th that year, right?
Hey, throw the
Okay.
stats out the point. They gave up
hold on,
25
hold on.
points in the second half.
Hold on.
It doesn't matter.
Hold on
That's
for a
like
second.
us these last 2 years. We should have won the division, but we didn't.
Hold on for a
Twice.
second. They were ranked 27th, right? What was that
Yeah.
offense ranked? What was that offense ranked that year?
Second.
Okay, they were ranked second. And
Yeah.
they couldn't give you no damn points.
It doesn't matter. You gave up 25 points.
But hold on. Your offense, which was ranked second, couldn't get you no damn points.
What does it matter? You gave up 25.
We made it
Right,
there
wrong,
off
or
of
indifferent.
our
Did
offense.
they give up 25 points?
We made it
Man,
to
you
the
can't-
Super Bowl off our offense.
Right.
Manual force
Your
is gone.
defense-
Manual
They
force
gave
is
up
gone
25
to
points.
Washington.
The offense
Fam.
gave them that lead in the second half, and they couldn't do it. They couldn't close it out. That's on me.
Let me
Their
give
offense
you
was the
another
reason.
stat.
Their offense
Let me-
was the reason they was comparing our offense that year, damn near to the greatest show on turf. So ain't no way.
What does it matter? Hey, it doesn't
does.
matter if by hook or crook. You ever heard that?
Dang.
Get the
Hold on,
job done.
Let me give you another stat. Atlanta.
You ain't gonna convince me otherwise,
Hold on,
dude.
hold on.
That's fucked up.
Atlanta-
They gave up
Atlanta's-
25 points.
Atlanta's defense was on the field in real time for over an hour in the Super Bowl.
Fact.
They gave
Right.
Hold on.
What
They
if you
gave
want
up.
them to do?
They gave. Hold on. They gave up 3 points in that hour. 27th ranked defense. What the hell is your offense doing?
What the hell's the defense doing giving up 25?
Bro, you
They
can't put all that on the defense, bro. If your
Hey,
offense is
hold
ranked
on.
two.
Let me interject with this. The same thing you just said about the defense being on the field for an hour and only gave up 3. It's the Atlanta defense last year. They was on the field a lot, gave up a bunch of third down, but they didn't give up the point.
Man, we talking about the Super Bowl though. We ain't
No,
talking about Falcons who wasn't
no,
going.
hold on. No. This is what I'm trying to show is for in one instance, this defense is cheap. But when we go to the Super Bowl, all of a sudden they went cheap because they had them to 3 points in that hour.
Exactly.
No.
If Kyle Shanahan
you
calls a
cheat
run
or you
play
not
on
cheat.
3rd down and you kick
Either you
that
cheat or you
field
not
goal,
cheat.
you never have this conversation.
So what do you mean? So if your offense,
they shouldn't have gave up 25 points to even put them in that position. Is
if
what
your
I'm saying.
offense is on the
Bro, what
field,
is
if
your
your
offense
offense is on the
doing?
field,
They
if your
gave
offense
them a
on-
28-3. There's
Come on,
no
man.
fucking excuse for that.
If
period.
your offense is on the field, your defense just got out the field. So you mean to tell me your offense go out on the field, your offense is on the field for 40 fucking seconds?
It doesn't
40
matter.
seconds. Them
It
motherfuckers,
You're up
matter.
25
they didn't even get
points
a
in
chance
the
to
Super
fucking.
Bowl.
They
Grow a
didn't
set
even
of nuts and make it happen.
No. The defense didn't even get a chance to swallow their fucking water before they had to get back on the field.
Hey,
hold on,
you're there.
Let me interject. Hold on, Coach.
You're there.
Hold on, Coach. Let me interject. Holloway, I'm all the way with y'all on that. Can't swallow fucking water. And to me, offense plays defense also because you keep the other team off the field to keep
I
scoring.
got you. That's
They
facts. I got you.
they couldn't sustain a drive. Put the defense on the field for an hour and then do a damn thing. Coach, I like your opinion on a lot of stuff you're right on. But come on, man. When your offense hang your defense out to dry like that
They
and
hung
go out there,
them out to
No, no,
air
no.
dry,
Hey,
and that shit was
dry.
I
messed
said,
up.
I said Kyle
They couldn't stay on
Shanahan
the
fucked
field
up.
for a
He
minute.
should have ran the ball and kicked the field goal, and it's game over. It doesn't
You can't,
matter.
and at the end of the day, we can't keep putting
Devontae
that
Freeman shit the bed not making a block too.
We can't
That
keep
killed us.
we can't keep
But,
putting that
you
shit
know, wait a
on.
minute. Don't say that too loud. You know you're gonna have John. You know you're gonna have John coming on here fussing about that
We
shit.
I
can't.
don't give a damn. I mean, he
We
missed the block.
we can't keep putting that Super Bowl on the block. We can't keep putting that Super Bowl on. Oh, Kyle Shanahan. Then nah, fuck that. Matt Ryan. If Matt Ryan's supposed to be what Matt Ryan's supposed to be, right? And everybody, oh, Matt Ryan.
How many
the best
interceptions did he throw that night?
Who gives a fuck? We lost.
Hey,
Man,
I'll say
I'm
this.
not
What does that matter?
How many
I
points
can't
did he
put
put
that
up?
on.
How many points did he put up in his second half? That's what I want to know.
How many did he put up in the first half?
The first half is how many
You
quarters
play
are in the
60
game?
minutes, right? You play
How
60
many half?
minutes, right?
It's 2 halves
He
in the
gave
game,
you a
right?
25-point lead.
It's 2 halves in the game, right?
He only gave you
Well,
21
21.
points
It doesn't
on
matter.
offense.
21. You're up 21. You're up 21 points in the NFL. Everybody would agree you should never lose, right?
But what team in the
Right,
Super
right, wrong. No. Answer the question. You're up
No,
21 points. You should
because
not
what
lose
team?
in the
What
NFL,
team?
right?
Let me
No.
ask you.
Hold on.
I want to ask
Would
you.
everybody agree with that statement? If
No.
you're up 21 points,
No,
you should never lose in the NFL.
no, because let me ask you a question. In the past,
Okay.
in
All right.
the last 2 Super Bowls, we ain't even finna break this shit down to 5, 10. In the past 2 Super Bowls, has the winning team, have they not scored in the second half?
Have they gave up a 21-point lead?
Who gives a fuck? It's a Super
Coach,
Bowl. That
We
shit could
did.
be
We did.
30
You
to
give a
30.
fuck. You're arguing about it.
Hold on, Coach. Let me bring it down a notch. I'll give you. We won't even talk about the Falcons. I'll give you another team that did the same exact thing. The 49ers.
Fact.
They weren't down. They weren't at 21.
Hold on.
They were up 10. They were up 10.
They were up 10 in the fourth quarter with
That's
like 8
11
minutes left
points.
to
That's
play.
a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Hold on for a second. So your defense makes a stop. Does the offense not get the ball?
What's the common denominator? Kyle Shanahan.
Okay, but let me
Stop putting Shanahan in this.
Let me bring this into perspective.
Why are you saying stop? He's the common denominator. He was involved in both of them.
Listen, I agree with that, but let's look at this. You're saying no team should come back from 21 points, correct?
They shouldn't.
Okay, I agree with that. However, if your defense gives up points, does the offense get the ball back or not?
Yeah, absolutely they do.
Okay. Did the offense do anything?
It depends on what you're talking about. Is it taking time off the clock, scoring points? There's a lot of variables.
Points.
Did they do either?
Points.
Did they do either?
It doesn't. When you're up, that's like, you ever heard of four corners basketball? It happens. It's part of the game.
Okay. So here's
Hold
the
on,
argument.
Marcus. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me slide something in there.
Yeah.
Even at the least, the offense need to bleed the clock. Even at the least, bleed
Exactly.
the clock. So the
Exactly.
other team don't have time to do anything. We didn't do that in the Super Bowl.
What did Kyle Shanahan call on third down?
Okay, no. Let's not put it on Kyle Shanahan. What did
No. He's calling plays.
Hold on.
He's calling the
Let me
plays.
finish. Let me
Hold
finish.
on, y'all.
This is
One
what
at a
Matt
time.
Ryan
One at a
did.
time.
One at a time.
This is what Matt Ryan did. Matt Ryan looked at the play clock, 40 seconds on there, hiked the ball. You count up the time that was left, he gave them an extra minute to make plays, and that minute beat him in the ass.
Does everybody agree? Everybody's right to an extent on this, but what I'm getting at, does everybody agree? If Kyle Shanahan calls a running play, doesn't matter what it is, on third down, and hands that football off, and then you turn around and Matt Barr kicks that field goal, do we win that game?
Coach.
So we can't say
no. Answer the question. Answer the question.
I'm about to answer.
Wait a minute. Hey, hold up. What we gonna do now, we gotta reel this back because this is gonna go on all night.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get back to the draft. There's no need to relive this shit. We've been doing this for damn near 30 minutes just now. I let y'all have it. So we finna reel this shit right on back. Let's get back to the draft because we actually gotta wrap up in the next 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and get these final thoughts out here. Do appreciate y'all for coming through, but I definitely enjoyed how heated that was because we definitely gonna get that in. What are your expectations for the Falcons now that our draft is over with? We pretty much or really seeing the rest of that. But we went a little too long tonight, but which was good, which I don't mind because it's draft. What do y'all feel as the expectations are going to be for this year? Like I said, I'm gonna finish off and I'm gonna wrap it up, but I'm gonna let everybody go. First person I'm gonna let go because he's been quiet as hell and been chilling. Gotta let my man Glenn go. Glenn, what you got?
I know we got like 2 more days of the draft or whatnot, but I think we're gonna score a point. I think I agree with some of what Marco was saying with the offense. For 3 straight years, we got offensive players: Kyle Pitts, Drake London, now be John Robinson. Now look, I didn't like the pick, but hey, welcome to the ATL. Let's get to work. Arthur Smith, you got no more excuses about this offense now. You got pretty much everything that you want now. You got everything that you want. Quarterback, 50-50. But everything else, you got everything that you want. We should have no excuses on third down. We should have no more excuses on goal line. We should be able to put up point in bunches. There's no more excuses now. I don't want to hear it. That's all I'm gonna say about the offense. Hey, but for everybody else, man, hey, this has been one hell of a stream tonight. On the Marcus Washington, you always bringing the heat. You and Coach B, man, hey, that must be TV right there. I really did enjoy that.
Hey, Coach was about to meet us in the parking lot on that Matt Ryan stuff.
No. Hey, listen.
Hey,
I love
Coach
every
Ed
one of
smashed
y'all.
the bill across the head
The
and
one
said,
thing
"Break
that I
it."
have in common with everybody, I want to see the Falcons win. I don't care. Hell, they could bring Billy Joe Tolliver back and make him quarterback this year. If we win, I don't give a damn. I love every one of y'all, and I love the passion everybody has about this. That's all it is. Everybody's got different viewpoints, and that's the great thing about this forum. Everybody can say what they want, and nobody gets in their feelings. Do you see what I'm saying?
Nah, it's all love. It's
That's
all
why
love. It's all
I
love.
appreciate every one of y'all. I do.
Most definitely. So appreciate you, Great Beard. We're gonna let my man James next on this one here. James, come on in. Let's go ahead and what are your final analysis on this season or whatnot coming up? Because I'm definitely looking forward to having you back on here, bro.
Yeah. Sure.
So James, what you got for me?
So with that being said, everything like that of that nature, I'm just looking for depth at this point to see what other areas that they're going to address as far as the draft goes. With the running back pick at first, I wasn't too keenly with it because I thought we needed more defense than anything. But overall, I'm open up to it now because for the simple fact it is, Arthur Smith doesn't have any excuses at this point. It's pretty much near and nailed that he has to get everything on the road with this offense this year, and because he has the pieces now. Defensively wise, for my analysis for the season, they have to be nasty. They're gonna have to get to the quarterback more pressure. I'm kind of happy with the secondary at this point. I'm just a little intrigued by what Okuda is going to do this year because I talked with a partner of mine back in Detroit, and he said Okuda be stuck in his ways with a lot of things, and he liked to party a lot. So hopefully he has a new passion that he's on the new team overall, and he can focus on football now. Even though we still got Atlanta, Atlanta is Atlanta at the end of the day. You know what I'm talking about? But but the main thing is at the end of the day, just seeing what Okuda does this year and see if he is worthy of a new contract with us. And that's the main thing I'm focusing on. And I think we'll win 11 and 12 games this year.
Okay. Well, I definitely appreciate you coming through like you've always done on the other platform. I'm glad you found us or whatnot, bro. Definitely love you coming through. And you always drop knowledge. Even though me and you was back and forth tonight, man, it was all love over here. You still one of the cats I hold near and dear with your opinions. Hey, we go back and forth. We're not gonna always agree, but we got passion for this damn bird on the front of the cap. So appreciate
That's
you
right.
coming through. I gotta have.
You right.
So what we're gonna be doing pretty soon, we're gonna be having a gathering, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have a gathering coming up in Atlanta. We're gonna have more details coming. Y'all just stay tuned for that or whatnot. So like I said, James, you'll probably be one of the ones we hit up with that too, and a few other folks that's on here, because we definitely want to have a little something we all get in one room and we can congregate and root for these boys and have a party line and not a benediction line. So appreciate you coming through, James.
All right, y'all take it easy, rise up. Hey, Marcus, good hearing you, bro, because I ain't heard you in a long time. Marcus, good hearing from you. Ryan.
You know I'll be around.
All right, man. And Ryan, I appreciate you. Everybody else. Turbo, keep them ill ass comments to yourself now. Think about them
Hey
comments
man,
before you say anything.
hey man, that's what I do. That's what they call me, run it back, Turbo, because you had to run it back when I said it run past you just like that. Make you think, man.
Hey, did
But
y'all
y'all
see the
take it
Bucks?
easy.
Hey, the Bucks just drafted the underwear model.
Oh, they got Will Levis. How cute. So I don't know what I accidentally hit the button. Y'all forgive me for that. I gotta bring y'all back up. My fault. My fault, fellas. My fault. My fault. So, all right. So we're back. So let's get to it, man. Let's get who else is gonna come on next or whatnot. We'll go ahead and let my man Holloway wrap up, and then we're gonna go ahead and roll through the crew as we always do. So Holloway, what you got for us, man?
I mean, you already know, peace up, A-Town down. My expectations for this year, first off, let's get this division. Do what we gonna do with that, wrap that up. Defense, we got them lock shit up, do what we need to do. Knock some shit loose. Offense, put up points, do what we need to do. Like I say, Bijan Robinson. I kind of felt that earlier this week. That's the way that was gonna go. Because one thing I say about the Falcons, every time we get locked in on the same player, we always go a different route. Not all the time, but most times. Bijan Robinson, he might be a generational talent. We don't know. But we gonna lock in. We gonna ride with him. We gonna tailgate. We on north side, you know what we do. So at the end of the day, shit, I feel like the division is ours to lose at this point. The division ours to lose. We do what we gotta do, and then we just handle our business. You know what I'm saying? Like we all this right here, like I ain't talk football and y'all boys got me hyped. But we all fair. Y'all boy got my pressure up, like, but we all boy get talking about the Super Bowl, like, hey man, like you get to move some furniture, but it's like, it's like we all family, man. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? But it is good to be around that type of camaraderie, man, and that we all at the end of the day, we all got that bird on our hat, whether it's on our hat, on our jersey, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. That's what I like to hear.
So
yes.
you know what I'm saying? It just I guess we all got that passion come from, because I ain't felt that kind of hurt since I think I first got my heart broke as a youngster. That was a different type of hurt.
Man, I got it.
Bro.
Man, we
I
got
want to
it.
go to
We
work
got
that
it
next
twice,
day.
bro. Hold on, we got it twice. We got it once in '98, and then we got it again in
See, I
2015.
was young in '98, so I really didn't
It
know.
caught me in 1980 in the divisional. I was that bad with the Cowboys.
Yeah, so in '98 I was young. I knew football, but like anybody on this panel right now, bro, be allowed to be like that year we went. That we knew we was going. That's cap. The fact that we went and we did what we did, it was just like, oh shit, we really can do this. So I guess it's to get to that point and to halftime we up 28-3 and for it to fold is some of us can be like, yeah, we kind of let it go. Nah, we really ain't let that shit go. It's still that shit still kind of lingering us, but we all want the same end goal. But at the end of the day, rise up. You know what I mean? Peace out, A-Town down. And before I get out of here, I gotta always. I know one quarterback that would have automated out of that play. My big cousin, the great Condris Holloway, first back quarterback.
Yes, sir. That's Tennessee ball for life, baby.
So, shout out to my big dog Condris. So, I'm out, man. Peace out, A-Town down.
Man,
Appreciate it, Holloway. We'll see you this season, brother.
Appreciate you.
So we appreciate our boy Holloway coming through. Now, see, y'all Tennessee folks getting a little too happy right about now. I hear that. I hear you in the back clapping like that, man. No.
Hey,
Not
you cannot say Condridge Holloway and not expect me to give homage to him, whether it be a hat tip, hand clap, something.
Yeah.
He's a
Well, he
legend.
did. Well,
He's a
he did
legend.
beat Warren Moon. He did beat Warren Moon for a Grey Cup or two up in Canada, and Warren Moon returned.
He's a legend. You say Condridge Holloway in Tennessee, and everybody starts smiling. Yes.
Yep. And here's the thing: Alabama still regret not trying to let that man play quarterback.
Right.
But outside of that, Turbo. I'm gonna let you roll, and then I'm gonna let Marcus, and then I got to go to K Dub, and then Coach Brant's gonna finish us off because he was late coming in tonight.
All right.
All right, man. Just finish up. Holloway, the other guy, man. I enjoyed y'all opinions. Definitely hope to see y'all at our gathering that we throwing later on this year. My predictions. I want these 10 wins, no less, and the division. That's kind of where I'm gonna leave it at. Man, I'm running low on sleep. Had to be to work at 5 o'clock in the morning. Got to be back there at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you, man.
So, man, I'm gonna keep it short. Appreciate y'all, and I'm out, man. And we gonna run it back again next time we get on this platform.
Yes, sir. My man Turbo. Thanks for coming through, brother.
Thanks.
So now we got my man Kelly and K Dub, Killer Worthy in the building, and then we got my man Marcus, Mr. On the Mark. Mark, go ahead, man. We gonna let you cook because you the guest in here right now. So you know, I'm gonna give you the infamous words of John Amos, aka Kansas City Mac, off of Let's Do It Again for the youngsters that don't know about that movie. Hey, you a guest in my house, so you best to go ahead and slide with a little something. What you got?
Hey, man, listen. I feel like it's going to be a repeat of last year. When I was on a draft stream, people was hot about Drake London. I know people 38 hot tonight, but listen, man, I'm happy with the pick. I kind of knew it was going to go this way anyway, just based on the last 2 years, and the fact that Terry Fontenot is going to get credit for building the defense in the offseason, because that's all we've talked about. You know, Terry Fontenot cooking. You know, oh man, look at this, man. We got this guy for peanuts and all this other stuff. Arthur Smith wasn't mentioned at all. So now what we do know for sure moving forward is from henceforth in the draft, it's going to be Arthur Smith's pick. You know, they've been keeping this thing close to the vest the last 2 seasons. We didn't know which way they were going. Now we're starting to see a pattern. I expect this offense to be top 3. Probably it would not shock me if we were leading the league in rushing this year. This is what Arthur Smith wants to do. He wants to run the ball. He wants to punch you in the mouth. Then he wants to get you soft in the back and hit you over the top. That's what he wants to do. This to me was a smart move because it protects his young quarterback Desmond Ridder, especially the first couple of games, with kind of getting his feet beneath him. I think Robinson's going to come in here. He's probably going to be the number 1. Algiers solidified himself as the number 2. Hell, honestly, the number 1. And what would be dope is if both of them can get 1,000 yards. But you can't. Defenses now, you can't put 8 in the box. Even if you got him back, you just cannot do it. And I think Coach can speak to this a lot better than I can. When you can't put 8 guys in the box, that's a win for the offense, because now you can basically do what you want to now. And if you do put 8 in the box, you're desperate. You're trying to stop the run. And if you're trying to stop the run, we got guys. I still think we need that number 2 receiver. So they need to go get that ASAP. If you get a solid number 2, bruh, it's over. It is over. I expect the Falcons to have a top 10 offense next year, if that's the case. Because what are you going to do? How are you going to stop Robinson? If you got a number 2, you got Drake London, you got Kyle Pitts, you got Cordell Patterson. How the hell are you going to stop all that, to be honest? So I know a lot of people might have wanted, Jalen Carter. It's over now. You can't pick everybody, So again, I will see y'all at training camp. The ones that are mad now, that are pissed, that done hit the hen dog, that done went out, rolled him a blunt, talking about, man, the Falcons, man, they keep falconing, man. I see y'all asses at spring training camp, OTAs, and we gonna chop it up. Cause again, it's about the logo to me.
Yeah.
So they could have picked
Yes,
anybody.
sir.
Honestly,
Absolutely.
they could have picked anybody, fam. I'd have been okay with it. They could have picked Jalen Carter. Hey, let's roll. Let's ride. Gone are the days where I'm about to lose sleep over who the hell the Falcons pick in the draft.
Yeah.
But when you look at their last three drafts, fam, these are talented players. They're not picking bums. These are talented players. Some of these guys have been touted as generational talents. So
that's thrown around. That's thrown around a little too loosely, just like a prostitute off Main Street. Stop it.
I get
that's
that.
thrown around too loosely, Marcus.
I get that. However, here's the thing, and this is what Arthur Smith is really gonna have to focus on: bringing this talent out of these players. You got Robinson. You better bring the top-notch talent out of them. You know, my thing, the wild card to me in all this, honestly, is Ritter. That's the wild card, because you got guys that can play.
Yeah, he on that he on that rookie contract.
Yeah, but here's the beautiful thing about it, Falcons fans, and I want to tell y'all this: if Ritter does not work this year, God damn it, we can draft or we can buy a quarterback next year. So you got to look at it, man. This is their first year really building the team that they want. So I'm gonna give these guys all the leeway in the world, and I got us projected. We're probably gonna win. We're gonna win more than 10 games. I think we're getting this division. You look at all the other. I mean, you look at Carolina. They're not going to be a threat. Tampa's not going to be a threat. The Saints. Well, Derek Carr. I don't have a lot of confidence in him. He had a top-notch receiver, and look at what he did. So we know how to stop Slant Boy. So that's one thing we know how to do. We know how to stop Michael Thomas. But again,
Scarecrow.
Yeah, and hell, Michael Thomas might get hurt again. I hope not, but
we definitely appreciate it, fam.
Yes, sir.
So, all right. So the next up is
I think he said I was next up. I'm just getting my analysis. I think that going after B. John, I thought we was going to go running back anyway and add to that running back room. I don't think Huntley was in the plans for future running back spot. I just thought we took it a little too early, but I mean, hey, that's what Arthur Smith. That's his prerogative. He can pick who he wants to pick. I feel like we're going to get some dogs later on in this draft. We just got to sit back and buckle up. But we do need to go number 2 receiver in this second round if we don't trade back in this first round and go get either Rakeem Jarrett or Keyshawn Butte that I'm targeting in this second round and go get us a number 2 receiver. But you know, we'll keep on cooking in the rest of these picks in the next couple days, and like you said, we'll see them in the springtime. We'll see them in training camp, and let's go, man. Hey, look, I can't do them but be excited. I think we'll add depth and the right space on this team, and let's go, man. Let's be excited about it. Rise up. And I enjoy everybody that came on tonight. Great show, great commentary, and great analysis.
Yes, sir. So I definitely appreciate y'all for coming through. Coach Brant, it's on you now. You're the last of the Mohicans.
Yes, sir.
What you got? Mm-hmm.
Here, we handle our business. The division's there for the taking. It's been there for the last 2 years.
Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me? You got me? Have you got me? Can you hear me?
Well, having some difficulties with the audio right now, so I don't know what's going on with that or whatnot. So what we're gonna go ahead and do. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap everything up real quick. I appreciate everybody for coming on. Thank y'all for joining us for the first draft party. I'm the historian Ryan Walker. We definitely will see you guys next Thursday at 8. And we just want to say, man, we just gonna keep it moving. But other than that, hey, a lot of us aren't happy about it, but at the end of the day, it's all about this logo on our hats, man. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe out there and don't cause no trouble. You already know what it is, man. The BirdCage is in the building. This is what we do. So y'all be easy. Much love, and we definitely will hit y'all up next time at 8 on Thursday. So y'all be blessed. Peace.